Hey guys, guess what?
everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Nessie, the captain of this ship. And today, I am going to be your dungeon master in the House Sanguinus series. Or campaign, whatever the fuck we're calling it right now. Today is going to be chaos. Today is going to be fun. A lot of stuff has happened in the last few sessions. And finally, my players get to play along. Anyways, I'm gonna bring everyone in to say hi.
Is misread and possibly wishful thinking.
Hello, everyone. I am bringing everyone in very slowly. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
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 As
Yo.
Hikaru says, don't let Nessie go crazy with power. You might regret it.
Well, you are the DM. I think we've already let you go crazy with power.
I think that's
So we
kind
are-
of
can do
my
about it?
point. That is kind of the point at this rate. Anyway,
Nessie, I'm about to say, we
Oh,
let
wait,
you
hold
cook
on.
too much,
I need
and
to
it's
fix something.
overboiling.
that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Oh.
Oh.
I think Luka is having technical difficulties.
We are
Oh, no.
having...
Luka, return.
Oh, sorry about that. Had to reset my headphones.
That's
Understood.
perfectly okay. Technical difficulties happen. Anyways, who this week wants to do the wrap-up from last week?
I don't remember what happened last week, so I can't say.
It might be short, but I have a vague memory of what happened.
Same.
Yeah.
I died
Oh, I-
halfway through last session.
Is that's kind of a usual I can do it. Let me do the wrap-up since I am said DM.
Does that mean you get to give advantage to one of your creature's rolls?
No, I'm not going to be that facetious.
Then can I have the advantage, please?
Nessie
No,
could do that anyway.
I could.
No.
Anyways,
Disadvantage.
Anyways, the session last week was kind of a culmination of everything that has happened so far. As it had stated, when life gives you lemons, make plans. And that was what task you were given as a group. You knew that together everyone was being called into a room by Victoria as a way to essentially tell you everything that had been happening so far. You had been given a lot of information in a short time, information that shocked many of you, where Victoria is now potentially an ally, or that Silos is only trying to protect those who need protecting. Neraina, you also were put into a dilemma where you are now faced with your old friend, and how there are different things popping up around where Violet, you are being chased by this old coven of yours. Crow, at the end of last session, you were asked to roll a certain dice. You rolled a 99. I need everyone right now to make perception checks.
Sorry, evicting a cat. I will be right back.
My perception modifier is +3, I think. Yes.
Perception.
Well,
I have
First,
I'm not
14.
happy with the
crossbow.
14.
We have a 12.
I was pulling out my
21,
character sheet while we
15.
rolling.
15.
Perception.
are we
Yeah.
all rolling it? Okay.
Everyone rolls perception who is in that room.
Oh, I am not in that room, but I rolled
Yeah.
it anyways.
You'll get advantage on this one, so you can roll again. Neraina.
Oh, I get to roll again?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't need to roll.
You get advantage because you're outside the room.
Ooh.
matter.
I liked the other one better.
Oh my goodness.
17.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm going to need Arcana checks from both Crow and Violet.
Oh boy.
1d20 plus 11.
Luckily not me, because I got plus
Dirty
1
20.
bar.
Very 20.
Yay!
Give me a
Imagine
second.
if I had gotten that 20, it's 31.
And an
with
8.
that roll.
Okay.
Damn it, that's an 8.
So,
Hey, I'll communicate everything.
Neraina, you are
Yes.
currently standing outside the room.
Yep.
Let me
Trying
get us
to catch my
over-
breath after everything.
Trying to catch your breath after everything. I don't want that there right now. That was kind of annoying.
Why is
Anyways,
there a dice in the room?
where's the dice?
On the character to my immediate right.
I don't see
I
it.
see a dice there.
I don't see
Anyone
it.
else see a dice, or is that just on my screen?
I think it's just
Just on
on
your
your
screen.
screen.
On your screen.
No, I see it too.
I
It's
see
over
it
Tony.
too.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I'm not actually in the room, so I can't see it. So
There's no dice on my screen, so it's no.
like,
it's
hold
not
up,
on
I'm
my-
clicking where I see it.
Look there.
No.
Oh, I
Nothing
do
there.
see a dice
Oh.
symbol on it.
Yeah, when I moved Tony, for whatever
Interesting.
reason, there was a dice underneath Tony.
Might be a relic from last session.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Neraina, you are
Yes.
you are outside the room.
yes.
You rolled on your rolls 15 at a highest. Okay.
Yes.
Neraina, as you walk out the door, you kind of lean up against the wall. You start to feel this dark, imposing presence. It almost feels like darkness starts to surround you, starts to flow in from further down the hallway. It's getting closer and closer. It feels like a very, very strong presence. Everyone else in the room. You watch as Crow goes pale. Violet, you feel nothing. You don't feel a magical presence around you. However, anyone who rolled higher than a 16 on their roll,
Perception?
Me.
on their perceptions,
Mm-hmm.
you would start to feel this dark presence coming from the other side of the door.
The door
almost-
that I am right next to.
The door you're
Yes.
right next to. You start to feel
No.
as if the room starts to go cold around you.
Oh, this fucking.
Ow.
Is
bitch.
anyone looking at Crow right now?
No.
I would be at this point, I think.
I'm looking at most
no,
of the room. but
only
not Crow's
people who got
position.
over 16.
16.
Okay, well,
Chiara probably isn't looking at Crow then.
Would Caro be looking at Crow?
I'd be looking indirectly at Crow as I
Yeah,
turn
like-
to face the door while I pull summon weapon. We're under attack.
Yeah,
Ow.
like Chiara's looking at the door.
Okay,
probably,
question.
but
Does
not-
Caro say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I think Crow's
Quick
going to
question.
respond.
Quick question.
What's
How thick
so
are the
much
how thick is the
worse?
door? Are the doors and the walls in this
They're
hotel?
fairly thin.
Okay.
You would hear a muffled sound of something coming from the room. It would sound like a lot of shuffling all of a sudden.
Are there
Okay.
magical enchantments to prevent that?
Well, Neraina's right outside and is feeling this, so she's probably
Or is
backing
enchantment just
towards the door,
anti-flying?
but looking around frantically to see if anything's approaching before she tries to get back in.
That's why I'm saying you would
dangerous
hear
idea.
you would hear muffled sounds and shuffling, but that's it.
Well, yep, outside. So,
given that Violet doesn't feel anything and she basically just heard Carol say that we're under attack, she's gonna look over and like, I don't hear, I don't sense anything, what's happening?
I've got a hand on my gun.
I am getting incredibly stressed at this point.
I don't know what's coming, but something might be coming through that door.
Silos is going to
What?
turn to look at you, Caro. I sense it too. I don't know what it is.
Be ready.
If anyone's near the door, they'll probably hear a slight growling coming from Neraina, like, what the fuck?
I shall
Oh, yeah,
interject.
well,
with
someone's
Crow.
in
The
the door.
door is closed.
I am interjecting with Crow. He just starts mumbling. No, how is it here? It shouldn't be here. It shouldn't have had the time.
Close enough. Am I close enough to Crow to hear that?
You are almost next to him.
You are next to him. Chiara, Caleb,
Okay,
and
well.
Violet would 100% hear him.
I roll a perception check to see if I hear it.
You can?
Where are you?
Uh,
Oh, there.
16.
I'm not trying to listen to Tony right now, so I'm not even going to try.
You would hear him mumbling. You would hear him mumbling about something. It's here. Why is it here?
What's here?
I think at this point Violet is going to stand up and kind of get a little bit closer to Crow and kind of just have her hand out ready to grab him.
Owen.
The
needed.
second anything happens out of reflex, I would like to attempt to dart as far away from the door as I can within the room.
Okay.
Over here.
You can.
Just to,
So
kind of
Okay.
give you that space.
So, Crow, do you respond to Owen? Because Owen asked you a question.
I did not hear. No, Crow does not hear Owen's question.
Okay. Neraina, do you choose
Yep.
to go back in the room?
Yes, Neraina's gonna kind of ease her way back towards the door, looking around, and just dart in and get it closed behind her as quick as she can.
Going to have a gun pointed at you because you very
I-
suddenly opened the door.
I
Not one, but two.
and
Yeah,
you know,
three.
she'll yeah, like,
There we go.
as-
There we go.
As Neraina,
The Three Musketeers.
Neraina, as you enter the door, you feel the cold presence getting closer and closer to you.
slamming that door shut and just like, oh shit.
Something I
What
thought.
is? Did you see
I don't-
anything?
I did not. She's gonna turn around. How many guns are pointed at me?
3.
3.
No, there are more guns because at this point, Makoto has taken out his weapon, Hector has taken out his weapon, and
She's gonna blink a couple times, but not look
Chloe has taken
entirely
out her gun.
surprised. Yeah, she doesn't look entirely surprised, but she's like, "Well, I'm glad none of you have itchy trigger fingers."
At this point, Crow's going to
Well-
take out his amulet.
Crow, I need you
Yes,
to roll
Zeta,
me.
yes.
Crow, I need you to roll me another perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no. There's a lot of
Six.
perception.
That overwhelming
Oh,
foreboding
shit.
feeling is getting closer.
Although I have
You
a
look
five.
at the door and you start to see this black smoke come from underneath it. It seems like it's right outside that
Right.
door.
Dragon.
Nessie,
Yes.
is this same feeling the same one that Owen and Chiara felt when they went to go eat breakfast? Or is it a different one?
Chiara, you got a 17. You can make me a very difficult perception check.
Okay. Is the bot gonna be hopefully kind to me today? Apparently yes. I got a 23.
It is not. It feels totally different. We're talking the feeling that actually, or no, you're saying Owen and you?
Yeah, Owen
Oh,
and
okay.
Chiara.
So you're not talking about when you were on the bike.
No.
Okay. Yes, this is a similar feeling. Let me scratch
Ah,
that.
okay.
This is a similar feeling.
Since Neraina is right by the door, does she notice this stuff?
You see nothing.
Question. I just want to quick recap. What is Chiara talking about?
So on the bike,
No,
Chiara.
the other one.
I'm using the bike one as an example. Bike one,
Mhm.
they felt a demonic sensation coming from this,
Mhm.
or coming from whatever situation that was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell you what they sensed in the dining room last session.
The only way to know is
But
actually
did I
for you
hear
to
last
watch
session?
You were here, but they
Then
didn't.
I'm asking you to refresh my memory because it's not my fault I have crap memory. I was born
No,
with it.
Doesn't
it's okay.
concern you.
It does not concern you.
okay.
You weren't there.
I'm
I
here to
So,
listen to a story.
Again, I state, Crow, you start seeing this black smoke billowing underneath the door. It seems to envelop the feet of Neraina, who is standing right next to the door. Neraina,
I sort of yell at Neraina to get back.
Neraina, you see
Mhm.
nothing.
I feel like Neraina's on edge enough that even if she didn't see anything, she'd hear Crow say that and just, get out of the way as quick as she could.
Do you go closer into the room? Because this room is tight. Remember this.
Yeah, I try to.
Squeezing through past the guns.
I think I'll
Chiara.
just back up.
Chiara, do you hop up on top of the desk?
Yeah, yes.
Might
But
yell to
she
look
will
over my head.
she'll
Wait,
call out
I'm
to
in.
Owen.
I'm in right in the way of Caro. I'm just.
You
want to
go behind Owen?
real quick.
Probably
yes,
near
thank you for
Makoto.
clearing sightline.
Yeah.
Okay, over by Makoto, behind Makoto. There we go.
Yeah, on the chair, yeah, right there.
Jonathan, do you choose to move when Crow says, get away from the door?
Well, technically, I'm already a bit away from the door, and I can't really go much further away without ruining Caro's line of sight. And I'm not getting closer to silos, so no, I'm staying right where the fuck I am.
I think I'm gonna kind of tune into the familiar bond and direct this at Crow, and kind of just ask him, "Is it the thing?"
Can I posit that at the moment Violet connects to the connection, intense dread would flow through? Can I say that?
Yes.
Cool. You try to ask me the question. You are interrupted by sheer dread.
Confirmation that I need. Okay.
I need everyone to make me one more perception check.
Oh Jesus
ma'am.
Christ.
But Crow,
I-
I need you to make me
Oh,
a
yeah.
survival check.
I'm
Oh,
making survival
shit.
and not perception.
Mm-hmm.
Nat
Cool.
20. Nat
Now, see,
20.
I get-
15.
Do I
Yeah,
get
that's an
advantage
out
again, or was that
That was
16.
just that once because you were outside.
I wanted-
24?
Survival
24.
16.
That's fuck.
20 plus 4.
That's a 16 for
A
survival.
9.
Yeah.
9 this time.
Okay, so we have 2
unfortunately.
failures, 3 failures, 3 failures. Ooh,
Oh no! I got a 16.
You're
Nessie,
lucky.
You
You're lucky.
fail.
no, 3 failures and
Okay.
4 good ones, which is
Wait,
fine.
so Dragon is the only one who. Wait, no.
No, Zeta got a nat 20. I got an 18 plus my perception.
JH, Pika, and Axo got failures, but this was a group roll, so that's okay.
Oh
Crow,
boy. Yeah.
As you
Mhm.
watch the door, and this is everyone, but specifically Crow, I'm going to describe this on how Crow sees this. As you watch the door, you see the smoke start to billow around the entire door. It seems to engulf it almost like a weird demonic flame. But as you start to get this cold feeling wash over you, your chest starts to tighten, you start to shake more and more. You all see the door open. And on the other side of the door,
Quite the party we have going on here.
There's a lot of guns pointed at you, friend.
Yeah.
I can see that, I can see that.
Mind telling us your name before one of the people with guns decides to shoot you?
Fine, as you wish. The name is Ambrose Sanquinis. It's a pleasure to meet you all on this fine evening.
Ooh. Likewise. And Violet's gonna put her dagger away slowly.
So he's not the bad guy, or
at this, Liam is going to raise his hands and say, everyone put your guns away. I do not need blood on my hotel's floors. Ambrose, what do you want?
Mr. Silas, it's nice to see you again. And, Mr. Dr. Whitewood, how's Mother doing?
huh?
Anyways, I think you know why I'm here. Lady Sanguinus is wanting to have a little bit of a meeting with you, let's say, to make a bit of a purchase.
You're telling me Lena's here.
Maybe, maybe not.
Fine. Can you give me 5 minutes?
As you wish. I can do that if you so need.
Tell her I'll be down in 5.
It's no problem. Be there soon. Not a second longer.
Of course. And with that, Ambrose closes the door, and you hear as muffled footsteps go down and around the hallway.
Chiara's looking at Owen right now.
Crow is
you
just in the
do-
corner hyperventilating.
Yeah, I think at this point Violet's gonna go over to Crow, and yeah, no, buddy, you're spending some time with me.
Did the shadow
Neraina's-
dissipate?
I felt it. A question:
Here?
do I still feel an ominous presence, or is it gone entirely?
It's gone entirely.
What was that?
Oh my god.
Is that in character?
Oh my god.
Might as well be in character.
Out of character for a moment.
Why?
Who exactly was also certain we were going to have a combat encounter with?
Yeah, not gonna lie, yeah.
Really the bait and switch.
Chiara's gonna look at Owen to say, how on earth does he know you? And this is not making sense at all to me anymore.
Is anyone looking at the center of the room?
I am.
I'm still looking towards
directly
the
through
door.
it.
I think Neraina is, because she was going to start moving towards Havoc, but everyone started talking, so...
You see as Silos just pinches the bridge of his nose. Victoria, can you handle it here? She's gonna look at him. Just at this moment, if everyone looks at Victoria,
I mean, if they're talking, then I'm going to look over, obviously.
you see
Which one is
her.
Victoria?
She's the one standing in the corner.
Yep,
Oh.
top right.
Top right, thank you.
You are going to see as she goes paler than she ever has been. It seems as if she's almost gone ghostly white.
Huh?
And she's going to look up at Silos, kind of shake herself out of her daze, and say, take care of it, Liam. Just be careful. Liam's going to sigh and begin to walk out of the room.
Before he does, I try and stop him. It's like, who was that?
From over there?
What do you mean from over? Like, he was. Like, where is Violet in the room?
Violet's next to you.
I'm right next to
Yeah,
you.
then I
I'm right
would
next to
have
you.
I would have been able to catch Silos before he got out of my before he got out of range of being able to hear me.
He can hear you
Yeah.
if you speak out loud enough.
Yeah.
Plus also he's a vampire. Silos is gonna turn to you. Ambrose Sanguinus. He's, for lack of a better word, the henchman of Lena Sanguinus, one of the head vampire council members. Very
Might I
powerful.
assume the name means something to the vampire hunters?
If they mention, because he mentioned Lena, yes. Lena's on the most wanted list.
Oh.
And the fact that she's here doesn't bode well for me. I'm gonna have to come up with some fucking excuse at this point. But anyways, that's my problem. You guys have a job to do. Let me handle Lena.
You do. All right.
And he's gonna go to the door and open it. And walk out.
I think at this point, Violet's gonna take her pin out and start fiddling with it a little bit.
Neraina's gonna make her way over to Havoc and just start idly kind of stroking his head. Like, she looks a little shell-shocked.
Tiara's just lying on the, I'm assuming is a couch or the seat. I mean, like, can we have just 5 minutes without having something or someone's presence scaring all of us to think there's someone's after us right now? I don't think my
It's
heart can
only
take this.
paranoia if no one's after you.
I think
Listen,
quite a few people are going to be after us now.
I already had one bad feeling because of breakfast. I did not want to have that same bad feeling again from that guy.
At this, Anwin is going to put her hand on Victoria's shoulders. You clearly see Victoria is shaking at this point. The fact...
Victoria,
the fact that 2 council members have shown up in one day seems odd.
Wait, which one's the council member?
Well, isn't this guy's sister the council member? Or
This
The one
guy's
most wanted?
sire.
It's Sire.
Mhm.
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Well, whatever.
So, we've had council members show up.
2 of them. Catherine was here earlier. Spalding. She needed to talk to Orpheus about something. And now Lena is here. This doesn't seem right.
I think I'll agree on that.
Didn't you say something about the families meeting? What if it's here?
If it's here, then we're screwed.
Victoria will pipe up. No, the mages are meeting in the Feywilds. I'm sorry, but this is... Ambrose is dangerous. I've watched him ruthlessly kill people before. The fact that he's here also with Lena is not good.
So what I'm hearing is avoid them like the plague.
Correct.
Okay.
Am I to assume they're also
they're-
on the list of people who believe I am not alive?
I don't know. Depends on if Lena has access to the Snatcher records.
Can we be under the assumption that at least one person on the Vampire Council has access to the Snatcher records?
Probably. They use them heavily.
So we'd be under the assumption that she would know.
Act as if she does know.
Mm-hmm.
Until further notice, I suppose.
Valerie will speak up
Violet's gonna...
at this point. Victoria, where are they currently? Victoria's gonna look over at the redhead in the corner. They're currently on the first floor. They're meeting in the club area. I think you can easily sneak out of here then. I think it's best that the 7 of you go. Everyone else will disperse as needed and attempt to go around this person. My worry is that Ambrose stepped into the room. At least partially. That either means he has a way to go past the divination circle, or it went down for whatever reason, which is a concern in itself.
Violet's gonna put a finger up and just like have an idea as to why it may have gone down. Not 100% sure because I don't know what the fucking hell this thing is.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's clever.
Mm-hmm.
There is a thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it came from. All I know is that it seems to have taken a liking to my familiar and likes to chase him around and scare him.
That's a pretty insensitive way of putting it.
Bro, is that why you got beaten up before? Or is it just you were being chased by that thing?
Yes.
Sounds
The
like it's
unfortunate-
something a benign Fae would do.
It's not incorrect. It's not an incorrect assessment.
It's the information that I have because he won't tell me anything about it.
I don't know anything more.
That presence doesn't match my assessment.
What did you gather?
Far too ominous to be anything less than incredibly strong.
Hence the reason that we have been avoiding it like the plague. But the fact that it could get here, of all places, worries me.
It was
That
right at the
means
door,
that
there was
it-
smoke.
Smoke?
Smoke?
I didn't
You
see
do
any
not
smoke.
see
Did
the
you guys see smoke?
No,
Mm-mm.
I just felt
No.
it's a presence,
No.
but no smoke.
Am I going mad?
No,
Did
you're
it
not
work?
going mad.
Is the fear
If I
finally
may-
breaking me? Is it finally
I-
happening?
Chiara's
Hey,
gonna like sit up
no.
from her chair. If I may, what if it's already in his mind? Just
Okay.
saying.
Tony, make a perception check if you can hear the voices yet.
Oh,
Do I have to make a perception check now?
Nessie, this is...
Nessie, do I make a perception
You do
check?
not, no.
Okay.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
No, I'm just questioning reality itself at this point, muttering, "I saw the smoke. It was right there. It had engulfed the door."
You're not making your case any better. You sound like a madman.
I'm a
Tiara.
madman.
Ch-
Chiara, and she's gonna make a pointed glare at Chiara. That is not helpful.
Jonathan has been
Crow is
standing
just going
right
to
next
be
to the fucking
rambling,
door.
staring into nothingness.
Like,
An empty gaze.
I think at this point,
I
think at this point I'm gonna put my hand on Crow and just try to provide some sort of comfort.
Can I make a conjecture? This is coming from Caleb.
Oh?
If it'll help.
Potentially.
Okay.
Let's go back here. Was it demonic or evil? Because that can
significant overlap between those two, isn't there?
Not necessarily.
No, he's right.
What was the feeling? Demonic or evil? That narrows down a significant group of people.
Which of us know?
Uh,
Did I figure that? Can I answer that question?
You could.
Okay, what's the answer?
Well, is your issue demonic or evil?
I would say 100% evil.
Okay.
I would say this, whatever this is, not demonic. It's just evil.
So, with that being said, that narrows it down. It could be closer on the vampiric side. It could be Coven, well, not Coven related then. So, literally, it's either vampiric or fae.
It's probably fae.
So that narrows it down even further.
Are we all
Okay,
going
but
to
if
forget
it's a
that there was a vampire on the other side of the door when it was opened?
Oh, Jonathan, we have not forgotten.
We have come to the conclusion that these two events are related, but not the same.
So they're two different people.
The hypothesis we are working off of is that whatever this presence was, it deactivated the scrying systems that is what allowed this vampire to step into the room.
And the possibility that it was the vampire itself is being disregarded. Why?
It's not being disregarded. We're just exploring additional trains of thought before we come.
Or
to
do
a
you
final
know of
conclusion.
any? Do you know of many vampires that can make one man see smoke?
I would also like to mention, and this is Victoria, I would also like to mention that Ambrose doesn't have that ability. At least not to my knowledge.
So are we to assume that, would it be, again, conjecture, as we are throwing out possibilities, could whatever Crow saw have been coming potentially for him and was scared off by Ambrose?
It's entirely possible.
No, I think there's No. Oh, this is so much worse. It knew. It planned.
This is not a time for
It wasn't
argument.
scared off. It knew what it was doing. It waited for Ambrose. It did this on purpose. It deactivated the scrying protections.
I'll take care of that. Bottom line, I know a little bit of runes. I can at least take care of the scrying pot and make this room safe again. That won't be hard. The problem is we cannot say any more past what we are dealing with. And I think it's best that you all leave. Not to
Out of
be...
character.
100% agree.
Random question, what time is it?
Oh gosh, it is fairly late in the evening, probably around 11 p.m. midnight.
Do I need to worry?
You can make me a perception check, Neraina.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I just want to get intensely scared at the thought of splitting up.
Whoa,
because
sorry,
I
my
know
computer
that
just
there's
did
a
something weird. You said
that-
perception, Nessie?
Yep, perception.
Okay.
Perception.
Crow knows that one of the reasons it may not have attacked.
That's a 25.
You are fairly in tune with your body. With you being this close to your friend, you feel there's no need to change. No need to transform.
Okay.
You also look down at your hand and you realize in the scuffle of everything, you grabbed a hold of his hand.
Aww.
Oh.
Chiara's just looking over at Neraina, just like
no,
smugging.
Chiara, you do not see this.
Aw.
Neraina
Okay,
just
but isn't
kind
she
of
looking
looks.
right behind them?
Neraina's gonna kind of look at her hand and Ash's, and then look at Ash, just like not, just kind of to see how he reacted when
Ash
they realized.
looks unfazed. Ash is currently actually looking more at Valerie and going back and forth between Valerie and Selena. Or Valerie and Victoria.
Neraina's gonna process that, look at their joined hands again, and just keep holding his hand. And petting Havoc with the other.
God gave you two hands for a reason.
Exactly.
It's cute.
That's what I tell my
I am
apartment
Havoc!
cats all the time when they all want attention.
Havoc, this is a happy boy.
Good boy, Havoc. Good boy.
Havoc's tail is just wagging and smacking the chair that Chiara's on.
Does this mean that
Just getting a
Chiara
life
knows?
massage, like
It's shaking. I think that actually might relax Chiara a little bit, like, finally. Massage chair.
Massage chair.
Makoto is going to walk into the center of the room. I think at this point, I'm going to have to definitely contact Lieutenant Beckett about this. She's good. She'll be in the loop. She knows how to deal with the council pretty decently. She may even be able to give us a little more information. Chloe, Hector, you want to come with me on that one? And at that, they're both going to stand up and shake their heads.
Before you go, it is rather late, and what happens if I go outside?
Well,
I'd rather not cause an incident in the mundane world by going absolutely insane.
seeing that you haven't transformed at this point, and you are showing no signs of transforming, you're fucking lucky.
Good. I'd really rather not cause us any more problems. At the moment, I think we have enough on our plates.
If you need anything, and at that he's going to pull a piece of paper out and write down his number, just send a call.
who exactly? Like out of character, who are they reporting to again?
They are reporting to a lieutenant who you would actually know, you and Owen would both know. This is a very skilled lieutenant who was a part of the local hunter society and was heavily involved in what was going on.
Would we know the name?
Yes, you would.
Yeah, well, reporting is an excellent idea given that this is entirely suppressed, our mission parameters.
I'm going to be I'm going to redact a lot of the information. What I have heard today and everything that we have had to deal with in the past week and a half to 2 weeks, I think it's smart to keep our cards closer to us until we find out all the information. Especially if we want to act against the Mages Guild. Because acting against the Mages Guild will create a civil war within the quote-unquote good people And that's not good. We don't need that on top of the vampire problem that's at our doorstep. No offense. And Celine's just gonna kind of shrug.
I think we can all agree with that.
I can tell Jonathan doesn't want to agree, but
I know you're a higher ranking officer, Jonathan, but on this one, I hate to step on your toes for this, but it is smart. Because we don't know all the information yet.
I was going to say nothing.
Okay. And with that, he is going to ask Caleb to move, who kind of shuffles away and from this little corner, and he and the two other vampire hunters are going to get close to each other, and a portal is going to open up here.
Damn, you're good.
It's a little divination charm. That's really all it is. It's how we get back and forth to the Feywilds. Anyways, I will see you all the next time I'm in. If you three need, or if any of you need anything, please reach out. Hopefully, Ness and I will be in contact soon.
It's be on
have
your
lots
side, I
of-
guess.
Yeah, I'll probably have lots of questions. I'll try not to overwhelm you with them.
It's fine. And I'll send Stefan your way.
All right. Wait, who's Stefan? Have I heard the?
You have.
I don't remember.
He mentioned
Oh.
that this what. Actually, you wouldn't know the name.
Yeah.
Hence why, yeah. So, sorry. There's been a lot going on. Who's Stefan?
The alpha of the local pack. He may have more information for you.
Ah. All right then.
And with that, they're going to disappear into the portal. And the portal is going to close up behind them.
So, Makoto's gone, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jara's kind of like a little bit sad, but she's just like, he has work to do.
So, what do we do now?
I think the best thing is probably to rest up if possible. It's late in the night.
We can't stay here though.
We can't.
Is there any
have a
of the
room?
places that we have?
We have a room right here.
Okay, maybe. Think about this. The Caro, the hotel at the bottom of Mount Everest. Could stay there.
We would still need to
They
travel
might
there.
be able to. I don't know if I can.
We can get you in and out
can
of
get-
there.
Mount Everest is kind of
We can get you a disguise too. Remember, I offered to help. I know a thing or two about disguises.
Oh,
Because
why are
we
we
even
talking
have
about Mount
time.
Everest as if that's just next door?
Teleportation magic?
It more or
What do
less
you
is next door. The whole world is kind of
Let's-
just next door.
I guess we've seen how well that
Vi-
worked last
Violet
time.
will- Yeah, Violet's just gonna kind of tense up at teleportation magic. Look, I may have apologized to Carol, but I don't think I'm ready for another teleportation mishap.
At least give it to someone who can be able to use it pretty well.
It's a mage's pendant. I don't think anybody here can use it.
We have a room right here. We have the Vampire Hunter Guild right here. We can get a hotel in this very city. Why are we talking about Mount Everest?
To get away
Because we
from
need
this
to go there
area.
anyway.
We can't be anywhere in this area.
Then take a holiday to
outside-
Spain or something.
I also
Jonathan,
would
if we
prefer
go
somewhere
and- Okay. Go anywhere outside of here, and the hotel at Mount Everest, then we are effectively on grounds where people could capture and kill us. We would be sitting ducks.
Are we to a-
Alternatively, we could stay here on neutral ground where we have a
was
room.
about to
How
say,
long will it stay neutral?
maybe long enough for us to get some rest, get our wits about us, and get our minds back in a semblance where we can think better. We are all exhausted. I, at least, am exhausted and on edge. I need to sleep.
Neraina, make a con
was-
save for me.
It
Oh,
will stay
no.
neutral ground as long as nobody rocks the boat. So let's not be the ones to rock the boat.
A con save?
Con save.
Oh, that's not it.
I don't know if you noticed,
That's a 20.
Jonathan. However,
You take
Dirty
no level
20.
of exhaustion right now.
I'm just saying, if it turns out that I'm wrong, by all means, blame me later. But right now, I don't think we can go anywhere. Some of us are just completely exhausted.
I think that we should risk it, though.
I can set up runes in your guys' room.
Saith who?
Valerie from across the room.
Okay.
That would help.
I can go down there with you all and take care of it.
Oh,
If the
Saith
worst-
Neraina's
gets-
gonna turn bright red but say, I really don't feel like transforming tonight. Can you fix the runes in this room? And then she'll look at Ash and go, if it's all right with you, I'd like to stay. You seem to be a good influence right now.
Ash is gonna look completely shocked and be like, I have no problem with that.
Neraina is bright red, but just kind of nods.
Caleb and I did end up getting a room at some point, so we were covered on that. So
3 rooms. Okay. I can do 3 rooms. It's just gonna exhaust my magic, but I got it.
Did I miss something here? Since would Valerie always do that, or
You knew she dabbled in stuff,
Right.
but she kept it quiet.
Crow is just going to curl up into a ball and hold his amulet.
Anwin is
Kiara
going
is
to look
going-
over to you and put her hand on your shoulder.
yeah, Violet's gonna do the same.
By hand on my
Figure it out,
shoulder,
buddy.
you mean a singular finger on my shoulder?
Yes.
Yes,
This is
and she's
Uh,
probably
they-
ended up
like
And
like
Violet will
patting
probably
with one
also-
finger?
It'll be all
Yeah,
right,
that's
little
exactly
man.
what she's doing.
It'll be all right.
Exactly what she's doing.
the index finger or the pinky finger?
As it
Which
is.
is-
If you do it
Two
with a
fingers.
full
Either
hand,
way.
you're liable to cause damage. So.
And with that, Valerie is going to stand and start to walk towards the door, Anwin following her.
You mean Valerie? You mean
Victoria, sorry.
Celine, whatever.
Victoria. Fuck, too many names.
Too many characters in
I'm
one
getting a
room.
friendly look from me, but I'm not going
Yeah.
to stop.
Before Anwin leaves the room, she's going to go over to Owen, though, and give him a hug.
Aw.
Oh,
Please come out of this safe.
I will. Owen's actually going to return the hug.
Family.
She'll break the hug and then head out of the room with Victoria. They're going to head to their room, as they mention that as they leave. Okay. Everyone ready to head out? I'm going to do this room first, and then I will head over to the other rooms.
I'll leave our room's door open so you can find us.
Thank you.
Of course. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of throw up.
Meet back at our original room in the morning, I suppose.
That works for everyone.
You tell Chiara's kind of tired.
Does someone want to pick Chiara up and carry her?
I'm already carrying a Pixie.
Were I in a better mood, maybe. However, I am in no mood to be carrying anyone right now.
Owen wouldn't carry Chiara even if he was in a good mood.
Oh, for sake.
Fine, I got Chiara.
Time to open the door.
Good night.
I was about to hand the Pixie off to Caleb, but
I'm going this way, though.
I've got the small one.
alright, I've got the other small one.
That's the wrong room.
Again. We're on the wrong floor.
My fucking god.
I'm a dumbass.
I'm crying.
I'll just
Yeah, see, this is why you put all the important rooms on one floor.
But why would they be?
Anyways,
Who makes life easier?
so Carol leaves. Jonathan has gone out for a smoke break. I am going to.
Of course he has.
I am going to steal your tokens so that we can have everyone together. Fucking Christ.
Crow is just being picked up by Violet and will be wherever Violet puts Crow.
You could have reminded me that was the wrong direction while I was heading that way.
I just wanted to watch. It's kind of funny.
This is funny, honestly.
Train wreck was too satisfying to stop.
Wait, how are you carrying Chiara? You
Violet's
just
gonna
carrying her through dinner?
Violet's gonna look over at Caleb and ask him, do you mind if he stays in the room with us so I can keep an eye on him?
I don't mind at all.
How short is Chiara?
She's like hip height.
I am carrying you like a small child.
On the hip, like.
Oh, adorable. Okay, then she's just gonna hold on. She's gonna kind of hold on to Crow, and all right, I guess we're going.
You carry Chiara on your shoulders like a kid.
Sleep well, guys. We'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
You too. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
Oh my god.
And then she's gonna and then she will turn. She'll kind of look over her shoulder at Neraina and just kind of give like a cheeky little wink.
Neraina will turn bright red and shake her head like, really?
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys in
and
your
then
guys'
she'll just like.
rooms.
Wait, hold on. I need to get
All right, works for me.
Okay, so
Alright, Chiara, you're getting your own bed this time.
as everyone leaves, Celine, or wow, I keep calling her the wrong name. Valerie, god damn it, starts drawing runes underneath the chairs and moving around the room, saying an incantation as she goes to each corner, completing the square again. But as she goes back to the door, she pauses and looks down at the base of the door. Huh.
Something wrong?
I'm unsure. The circle, it wasn't broken.
What?
I don't understand how they bypassed it. They shouldn't have been able to.
Could they have disabled it temporarily? Is there a skill that can do that?
In character, could I make an Arcana check?
You can.
Also, Crow, you are with me right now.
Confirmed, I just realized that. So we'll say that was out of character.
Holy crap. Sorry, one sec. I hit a button, apparently. There we go.
Upstairs.
Okay. 1d20 plus need to check the Arcana because computer is a dick. 15.
You can sense the circle. It seems as Valerie completes the runic circle, you feel the power of the magic come up around you. 5 minutes ago, you didn't feel that.
That is odd.
Yeah.
I just felt your power complete the circle, the protection again. It wasn't there a minute or two ago.
Same. But all the runes are intact. I'll bring this up with another another person. I think they might know. Have a good night.
When you go to the others, let them know. I think they deserve to know that information.
I will.
Please. Thank you.
Make sure you both get plenty of sleep, please.
Well, I need to talk to him for a minute, but yes, I...
Make sure you get plenty of sleep, wink wink.
Out of character, shut up.
She's gonna take that opportunity, kind of giggle and laugh, and leave.
What? I give up.
We'll come
Smart
back to
Havoc.
you. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
Violet and Crow, you hear a knock on your door.
I'll go over and open it. Gotta ask Caleb here.
What are you doing with Crow right now, Violet? Because you won't be doing anything unless you're...
I set him on the desk.
Okay, then you shall stay on the desk curled up.
And then she will back up and the knife.
What?
She'll close the door behind you. Or behind her. So, little bit of conundrum. My runic circle wasn't broken. The runes were intact. I'm still gonna draw them here and make sure this room is protected, but I don't know what good it will do.
Cool. Crow gets even more panicked. You just made it worse.
Oops.
But on that note, he will be wondering, could something drain the power out of the runes, disabling them without destroying them?
Do you ask that?
I need to say it in a better tone, but yes.
Okay.
Is it possible something could have drained the very magic out of the runes without destroying them?
It would have to drain me directly. So I don't know.
Were you drained at all during that point?
No, I felt fine.
Could it cut the connection between you and the runes without you noticing?
I've never heard of magic like that.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I have any knowledge on what could have happened?
You could.
I think Violet's still
18.
fiddling her
You
pin.
know
Nice.
nothing.
Nice.
I got an 18.
Crow.
Mm-hmm.
Fey magic is chaotic. Fey magic is uncontrolled. Fey magic is potentially limitless. However, you have no experience with this sort of magic that did this.
Or, in 3 words, you don't know.
I can just say it could have been the work of Fey magic. We don't know the capabilities.
As somebody who uses Fey magic, yes, I can agree with that.
Can we have Violet roll Arcana to check?
You would have to, yes. Violet.
I can reach into my memory and see if I can think of something. Oh,
Fey magic?
Caught my thumb.
Nah,
That
plot
hurt.
magic.
Lot of ice magic.
We love to see it.
Deus Ex Magica.
Or alternatively, the MacGuffin magic.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm re-rolling
You-
that.
Oh,
I
you're
can
gonna use
re-roll for that.
you're gonna use yours, okay?
Yeah, why not?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Alright, come on.
That is
Ooh.
significantly
That was a
better,
good
yes.
use of inspiration.
That was a
Hmm.
good use of inspiration. Yes, Violet, you know that Fey magic can be unruly at times. However, you yourself have not heard of this sort of situation happening.
Oh, damn.
Is that all?
That's all you get.
Shows you how high level whatever
I-
this must be.
I have never in my life, of all my years of using Fey magic, have seen anybody be able to sever the connection between a spell and the caster. As chaotic as Fey magic can be, I wouldn't put it past its capability. But you would have to be a very high level caster to do that.
I agree. She's gonna say this as she puts the runes down. I think whoever potentially did this, if that is exactly what happened, knew what they were doing. And that even concerns me more, because I wouldn't say I am the best caster in the world, but I am at least proficient enough to know these sorts of things. And with
Agreed.
that, she's going to complete the circle, say an incantation, and you feel the orb of protection magic circle around you.
Yeah, it's definitely sturdy. I don't see how anything could get through this. Honestly, that makes this thing even.
And that's the concern I have. That is the worry that this potentially is a lot more powerful than what we think it is.
Violet's gonna kind of glance between Crow and her pin and kind of just like. And then she's just gonna mutter a curse in Elvish and.
Everyone in this room understands that curse.
Yep.
Then it's
Do I
fuck
speak
me running.
Elvish, actually?
Do you? I know Caleb does.
Yes, I do speak Elvish.
I was about to say,
gonna
you're a Fae.
You're a Fae! What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I'm new to D&D. Fae does not mean Elvish to me.
The common languages of the Fae are Sylvan, which is based in Elvish.
Yes, I
And
see that.
Elvish.
I am looking at my character sheet. I am now aware of the fact that the Fae have 3 common languages.
Yeah, even
Okay,
I
then
speak
you all hear-
Elvish, lads.
You
Okay, yeah,
knew
then you
of
guys-
all this. Listen, this is out of character knowledge. This is my first game of D&D. I have not been in D&D before this.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
neither.
It's a learning process.
It's a learning process, but stop getting angry.
At that
You're the one
point,
getting
then you
angry.
guys would all hear Violet just be running.
Oh,
Is
gosh.
Violet breaking up for
Yeah,
LV2?
it's for everyone.
The internet gods have cursed thee.
It's
Just
clear now.
try reconnecting to
What?
the
Are you
server.
kidding me? Okay, there.
Raise
Is
your
that
hand if you
better?
don't speak Elvish.
What did you say?
Okay.
Raise your hand if you don't speak Elvish.
I think it's racist if you don't speak Elvish.
I think a lot of people speak Elvish. in this.
Half Elvish. I don't have a choice.
The
Yeah.
mundane don't speak Elvish.
Eh,
Potentially
I
not.
speak Elvish.
Owen speaks Elvish.
Yeah,
See?
it's a very
The
common
entire party
language.
speak Elvish.
Yes.
Elvish Presley.
Everyone speaks Elvish, apparently.
Anyways,
The curse is just fuck me running. There.
as this incantation finishes, she's gonna open up the door, turn towards everyone in here. Make sure to stay safe, okay? If anything happens, please. The 3 of us will just be down the hallway, and I believe Neraina and I always forget his name.
Depends on
Ashgaza.
how well you know him.
Yeah. Him and Ashgaza are both in the other room down the hall, as you know. So, if anything
I'm
were to
well
happen...
aware. And she's just gonna kind of smirk.
Yeah, if anything were to happen, we're within arm's reach. I'm gonna head downstairs and get the rest of them. And
Stay safe yourself and don't run into any vampires.
I deal with vampires on a daily basis, hon. It's gonna happen. And with that,
Poor soul.
she's gonna leave and close the door behind her.
Don't run into any vampires, Luca says, the one person who has consistently been hanging out with a vampire for at least the past year.
Correct. Now, back down a floor.
Yeah.
Down a floor, the four of you. You know
Have
where
I
your
finished
room
my
is.
smoke break, or
Yeah.
did we just time skip?
Okay.
Right, yeah, we know where our room is.
Just confirming with you, Nessie, we have a chair of some sort in our room, yes?
You've not checked.
Well, now I'm here. Do we have a chair of some sort?
You
that
take a
looks
seat on the bed
comfortable?
if you need
No.
to. Like,
You do not have a chair. You have kind of on the window area, there's kind of a large bench, but there's no necessary chair.
Alright. Well, I'm going to be placing Chiara on this bed.
also, we only have 3 beds, so where exactly is Chiara going to take a nap?
Right there.
Chiara
that
gets
bed.
placed there.
And
She's
Kara
already
is going
snoring.
to flop on the bench.
It is,
I'm-
yes, pillowy, however, very uncomfortable.
Door closed.
Oh, that is fine.
I'm gonna disassemble one of my guns, start cleaning it. Need to do something.
Chiara's already like snoring already. Quietly, while hugging the pillow.
Ooh. Jonathan, show me your process.
Ah, yeah, sure. The gun nerds.
Of course.
I mean, to be fair,
The Smoke Brothers and the Gun Brothers.
yeah, to be fair, it is a fairly regular gun. Like, there's nothing particularly special about
The
it.
boys are in the corner.
Yeah.
The boys are in the corner studying weaponry.
I mean, we can all clean our weapons, like make it a community
Mine
activity.
doesn't need cleaning, but I'll watch you guys clean yours.
Yeah, it's a bonding activity.
Aww.
I want
Jesus
anyone who is cleaning their guns to make me a sleight of hand check.
What was that? You slide ahead.
Jokes on you, I don't need to do that.
Yes.
I'll clean mine just for semantics, why not?
Nat 20.
Oh my
Owens
god!
pistols, spotless.
Sleight of hand, yes?
It's spotless, you could see his reflection.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, Owen brought some fancy cleaner shit from somewhere.
I got a
I swear to-
19.
Damn.
If-
Okay, so I'm gonna play.
If all of your guns start shining in Chiara's eye, she's going to wake.
Jonathan and Jonathan and Caro. Both of you start cleaning your guns. You start taking it apart very easily. You know how to do this. You've dealt with guns in the past. As you start to wipe down each part of the barrel, the pin, whatever, you watch as Owen brings out this fancy ass kit.
Oh, Doctor, you do know you don't need that, right?
Like my pistol to have a nice shine to it.
Take a cloth, take some oil, it'll shine.
It just won't be the same.
You need the cleaning wax 3000 for that shit.
Yeah.
Owen starts to clean it meticulously. I mean, he's
Fancy
going through
fuck.
every little crack and crevice, making sure every little bit is pristine. With that, though, as you guys are cleaning, it's taking you maybe 30 minutes at this point. You hear a knock on your door.
I got it. unsummons gun.
Owen's
Just to
too
be
lost
fancy.
in the thought process of cleaning the weapon.
Yeah, and I mean also, like, Karo's the only one who doesn't need to do anything with his gun, technically, so...
Like, when he stores the gun, all the dirt just is left in the space where the gun previously was, so it comes
Just
out
falls to the ground.
Good evening, madam. Come on in.
Thank you. Hello, Caro, Owen, Chiara, Jonathan. Sorry to intrude. But before I get these runes down, Caro, you're well aware of magic, right?
I'd sure like to think so.
My runes went disturbed in the room.
What?
Nothing should have broken my protection spell.
An unbroken circle?
Correct. Fully.
So it was just shut off.
Correct.
May I make an Arcana check?
You may.
Aggressively loading Space Crossbow. Ooh, that one's spinning. 15.
Do you have any... Yeah, you have dealings with the Fae.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Sorry.
And you felt the presence. So you would get the same sort of feeling that everyone upstairs did. That it had to be very, very powerful magic to do this. That Fae magic is chaotic and unruly. However, it was a vampire who stepped in through the door.
The source of the presence doesn't match who opened the door. Because that was strong Fae.
I agree. And my knowledge is that Ambrose doesn't know how to do that.
He'd have a different signature than that. That felt far too Faean. Whatever it is, we're outclassed. I don't think you can protect us from that.
I'm going to try. It's the best that I can do. I offer...
If I were to guess, it's targeting Crow. So...
I might post myself then outside his room tonight. Just as an
Good
extra
idea.
layer of protection.
Oh. Solid idea. Anyway, I'd like you to... I'd like to observe as you are performing your runes.
We were all performing runes.
Yeah. She's going to get down on her hands and knees.
Why did you look at me?
And crawl underneath the bed to get a rune underneath the bed in the corner. Does anyone watch?
No, I'm busy.
Actually,
Both in and out of game.
Whenever you have time, would you mind scribing those into this notebook for me?
Of course I can. I can do that once I'm done.
Yeah, of course. Take your time.
She'll shimmy herself out from underneath, dusting herself off, and go to the other corner. Just scribbling it down. No one decides to watch her besides Caro?
No, we're busy.
We're busy.
Of course,
fighting.
Jonathan. Of course.
Okay, that's enough. I'm getting this.
Owen's too
Yeah,
busy
yeah.
cleaning
Caro
his
is
weapon
sleeping,
to
the other
realise
two
that
are done
anyone's even
cleaning.
entered
I
the
think
room.
it's just me.
I mean, on the one hand, yes, cleaning a weapon is an important task. On the other hand,
the other
Jonathan
hand,
also really
that-
doesn't want to be distracted from it right now. So... And I think, as we've established right now, he is one stubborn motherfucker.
He is.
He is stubborn.
What? You really think so? No.
Nah, it's
I've
not
been
like he's
stubborn,
been
never.
avoiding.
Jonathan, you feel as she brushes behind you to get to the other corner.
I have a gun to clean. In fact, I have a second one if I finish this one before the room is free of distractions.
Okay, but hypothetically, what would you see if you look?
When she gets to that corner, she enters Owen's line of sight and he finally realizes someone's in there.
She's on her hands and knees trying to scribble in a rune in the corner, kind of reaching around this dresser.
This is so bad if you look at it at a different angle. Jesus Christ.
If I were playing a bard in that room, I would have a completely different response to this.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, what?
I hate all of you.
I love you too, Axel.
Not you, Nessie. Everyone else.
We love you too,
Hey,
Axel.
what did I do?
I'm sorry, what?
Everyone who's making dirty fucking jokes.
That's the point, though.
That's not all of
That's
us.
the point.
That's the point.
You cannot play
No
safe.
fucks given. Continue your task.
Anyways, she's in there kind of struggling getting into the corner here, and then stands up and dusts herself off.
I was half expecting you'd make her stuck in the corner.
No,
Tempted.
please.
You see as she
Temptation
stands
to
up,
make a step bro joke right
as she stands up, Owen and Caro both, you'd notice that she has chalk all over her hands.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And then she'll cross over to the other side of the room and get underneath Chiara's bed and continue with the runes. At this point, the three of you who are awake, because Chiara is asleep, roll me perception checks.
Sure.
Ah, yeah, there's another spot of dirt there on my weapon.
21.
I didn't notice.
21.
I am
Jesus
rolling
Christ.
really good today.
Yeah,
You
I
really
really
You
are.
guys are Jesus.
Good people are rolling.
Nice.
What were you,
Where's-
Caro?
23.
23? Okay.
No!
You hear
My
her.
20 is the lowest.
Literally, the 20 is the lowest. You hear as she is mumbling an incantation from underneath the bed.
And make out what she's saying?
It is
Can you make out?
It is something in Elvish. However,
I speak.
Which I
In
understand
all
Elvish.
speaks.
I know you all speak Elvish. You hear her. It's a song of protection. So it is
Yeah.
part of the protection spell.
Okay.
And she'll crawl from underneath, again, dusting herself off. Okay, that should be everything. Hopefully things stay protected here. Hopefully you're not the aim of anyone's wrath today.
Given the fact that my enemies seem to think I'm dead,
You actually have a
I'm
leg
okay
up
with that.
there. Yeah, I don't think they'll come after you for that. But yeah, everyone have a wonderful evening. Please.
Wait, before
get
you go-
some- Oh yeah.
notes.
Hand me a book,
He hands her his notebook.
and she'll start writing them in, and write
Thank you,
down a
thank
little
you.
bit of instruction with it.
Mage collecting spells.
There you go.
Hey, I mean.
I don't learn spells like that, unfortunately, but yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Which is a good thing to have.
You're welcome. Everyone have a wonderful evening.
You
And
as
she's
well.
gonna take one last look at Jonathan's head, because clearly he's not looking at her, and walk out.
Dude.
The plot is trying to advance.
As she walks out, I'm going to hand one of my fancy weapon cleaning tools to Jonathan and just say, yeah, this will help get into the smaller grooves.
Thank you.
Carl will walk back over to the table, resummon weapon, and continue pretending to clean it. Even though it is freshly summoned.
Solidarity.
Are you lighting a blunt? Because if you are, I'm totally here for it.
Huh?
Guys, we are
No.
on stream.
Oh, right.
Anywho's,
Silence.
It's an
I see.
incense.
let's head back upstairs. We head back up to the second floor, where Neraina. Everyone had just left the room. It's been about 20 or so minutes now. You've both have been sitting in silence. What do you want to talk about?
Well, first, in spite of the silence, Neraina is going to look at Havoc and say, Havoc, rest.
You're going to watch as Havoc crawls around you and takes a spot kind of closer to the door and kind of curls up and lays his head facing the door.
Good boy. Good boy today.
I am Havoc.
I know you are, sweet. Sweet boy. Then she's going to kind of put her elbows on her knees as she's sitting and look at Ash to see if he's actually still awake.
He is. He's just kind of looking at his hands right now. And kind of chewing on his lip.
You're nervous. Why?
I wouldn't say nervous. It's more I'm contemplating about everything. All of this.
Yeah.
I never wanted you involved.
How? I know we need to sleep, so if you could, a redacted version would be great, but how did you get involved in all this?
Long story short, Liza. Liza contacted me. She knew that I had contacts within the elven government and knew that my job as one of the knights, which is where I've been, I guess, the last 5 years, could be beneficial.
I'm sorry, the knights?
Yeah, I've been working as one of the head protectors for the king.
Wow.
I've done that for the better part of the 5 years, but the last year I have been taking a hiatus to help Liza.
5 years.
Yeah.
Neraina's gonna kind of pull her knees up to her chin and just kind of stare off, and I'm sorry. Still, you know, I didn't contact you or anything.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm kind of glad you didn't.
Why?
Not because I don't want you or us to be in contact with each other. No, that's not the case. It's more of I needed to have no connections. That being in place allowed me to, I guess, infiltrate a little bit further.
That makes sense.
But I wouldn't have minded it.
I wish I wasn't such a coward about it.
You're not. What your mother did was horrible. What she was doing was horrible. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I know you would. I just can't believe that let her do that. But I guess I was trying too hard to be a good daughter, but look where that got me. You got hurt. My dad and I are... I don't even know what we are at this point. I should probably talk to Caro. I gave him a letter for my dad. So, and I don't know if it got sent or not, so...
How is your dad doing?
I don't know. I didn't really contact him much while I was in my apprenticeship either. My eyes were opened that day when she attacked you. I went back after I got you somewhere safe. I don't even remember where I took you. I was in shock. You know, that she did that. But, I went back and tried to talk to her, and she tried to attack me too. So I ran. I'd already had things sort of set up, but it kind of accelerated my timeline. I just knew I had to get out. I couldn't stay there anymore. So I kind of abandoned everyone except Tressa. Tressa wouldn't, she wouldn't let me abandon her. That's the only reason I really know some of what's been going on in the mundane world is Tressa. She kept me informed.
Wow. Where did you go anyway?
I went to the dwarves. I went to the Underdark. Met a grumpy ass artificer named Tholbrak Rezar. And he took me on. Taught me everything I know now, and here I am.
I was in the Underdark for part of the time.
What?
Yeah, there's a passageway of one of the houses for the Elven Council between the Fey world and the Underdark. We were there visiting one time. So I was in the I was there for maybe 2-3 weeks. I think we were visiting. It's what was it? Gilgroth? Yeah, Gilgroth. Salalith Gilgroth is the leader.
out of characters, does that name mean anything to Neraina?
No.
Okay. I don't know that name, but damn, you were there.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Ash, I probably would have run if I'd seen you.
I'm tired of us running.
Yeah, me too. So, let's... Yeah, I'm tired of being a coward. Let's face this elephant in the room. What do? Apparently, my mom's been keeping even more secrets than I thought. And you're my mate?
I don't even fucking know about
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Apparently, someone's gonna be stopping by soon. Maybe they'll have more information for you. I think a lot of this is... I think a lot of it is unknown. We don't know. And I think we're just gonna kind of have to fly by the seat of our pants for a bit.
Just like when we were kids, huh?
Yeah. Except with a lot more danger surrounding us. Unfortunately.
Are you okay with it? With me?
Why
I know it,
wouldn't I be?
well, I mean, we've been friends our whole lives, but this is something entirely different, and I don't know what it means for us.
I guess it's whatever you want.
Think you'll be okay being stuck with me?
Why wouldn't I be?
I don't know, but being stuck with you might not be so bad.
I'm a pain in the ass.
I'm not much better.
I think I'm a little bit worse.
Neraina will smirk and kind of... She'll look for a spot that doesn't look as heavily bandaged as others and give him a light poke and, and be like,
Oh.
I won't. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That hurt.
Do you trust me?
That's always concerning when someone says that, but yes, I do.
Or I guess I should ask, has anyone tried to cure wounds on you to help with everything?
Not yet, no.
Would you trust me to try?
Sure.
All right. Neraina's gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay. Let's see. Cure Wounds. I always forget this.
I have it right here. A creature you touch regains a number of hit points equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, roll for health.
Alright, So 1d8 plus my modifier. Is that as I reread it, even though I just said it. Would help if I put everything I need first. That's a 15.
There we go. You start to watch as the wounds on his body start to close up slowly. Any wounds that seem to be seeping underneath the bandages close up right away. And he kind of moves his ribs. At least I don't have a broken rib anymore. That was a lot worse and felt really bad.
I bet.
Broken ribs suck. It's not been the first time I've had to deal with that.
Neraina's gonna kind of look off in the distance and say, yeah, me either.
And with that, he is actually going to grab a hold of your hands and kind of bring you closer. Neraina, we'll get through this. No matter what happens, no matter where we go, we're not leaving each other's side again, okay?
Neraina's gonna kind of look him dead in the eyes and just... And then she's gonna kind of drop her head and say, yeah. I think I'd like that. I don't think I can lose anyone else right now. And I know I don't want to lose you.
So, Neraina, I put this up to you. You can have either Havoc be with you, or you can choose Silric. You cannot have both.
Shit.
Silric would act just like Havoc does in combat. And you'd have access to all of his combat abilities.
Yeah, was not expecting that.
So it is up to you.
Yeah. I probably have to decide right now, don't I?
You have until the following morning.
Okay.
If you choose Silric over Havoc, Havoc will return to your arm as a bracelet. So he will still be there in spirit. However, you will not be able to use him in combat. So you have time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Neraina will kind of walk before we do that, she'll kind of walk around to the other side of the bed and just kind of lay down.
Okay. With that, he will respect you and not wrap his arms around you unless you want that.
I think Neraina will kind of extend her hand toward him, like, across the middle of the bed in a kind of invitation.
Okay. He'll grab your hand and wrap his arms around you. We move from that image to the other room.
Dragon doing a wholesome again.
Dragon doing wholesome.
Dragon do a wholesome.
Neraina is traumatized, guys. She's not ready for shit yet.
Everyone's traumatized.
We're all traumatized here. We're all traumatized.
I'll admit that's kind of my job. Anyways, in the other room. In the room.
Which other room?
Caleb, Violet, and Crow. It is getting late. The runes were just placed on the ground below you. And Violet, you watch as Caleb walks around the bed and lays in the bed, rubbing his face, trying to, almost like he's just shaking his head like he can't believe what's going on.
She'll kind of just look at him and like her head to the side a little bit.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't have an exact answer, but
This is so much bigger than what we thought, Vi. So much fucking bigger.
it is. It is, yeah. She's still with her
vampires.
pin.
Vampires working with vampire hunters. Vampires working with demons. Mages working with demons. The fuck?
Mages probably working with vampires as well, if we want to make it full circle.
Mass hysteria.
What the And then what's going on with you? And he's gonna point his hands at Crow. Like, are we all over our heads? Like, in over our heads with this?
I just want it to stop.
Are you saying that in character?
Yes. With tears in my eyes.
It will stop, Crow. One way or another, I will find a way to make it stop. She's gonna grip tighter on her pin.
I don't know how I am going to be able to sleep tonight at all. Like, if what Valerie was saying is true, and they can break any sort of protection spells, anything we even put up won't last.
I don't know of... Well, I know of one protection spell, but that won't even last long. It knows the amount that it can cause.
Yeah. Crow. Make me a perception check.
That's +3, 12.
12. Okay.
I need more perception, damn it.
You do need more perception. However, you start to feel the desk under you shake a little.
Immediately, I fly straight up, short of hitting the ceiling.
You learn this time. Make a dex check to try to stop yourself.
Damn it!
This is why you never learn your lesson, my dude.
That's +2, right? Just a saving throw?
Yes.
Something tells me. He never learns his lesson, my dude.
Given I understand ballistics, can we keep the effect small?
So this room is only 10 feet high. So you fly up. Violet, you watch as what underneath him is shaking. Crow gets spooked, flies straight up into the air, smacks his head on the ceiling, and you watch as he falls and bounces on the ground in front of your feet.
You wouldn't do that. Like, he understands ballistics. He wouldn't have flown up with enough force to do that. He just would have failed to decelerate.
You take 4 points of damage from smacking your head and then falling.
This is my legacy, isn't it? I get spooked, I bump into the ceiling, and I roll around like a pinball until I stop taking damage.
In front of Violet.
Violet.
I think at this point he just bursts out into silent tears.
Yes. I think at this point, Violet will just pick the small Pixie up and just put him on the bed. And she did see the desk shaking, correct?
Yes.
Oh boy, yeah, knife is...
Oh, your connection,
Jemiah
Luka.
being taken by the entity. Please repeat what you just stated.
Knife
Everything.
is out.
Your knife is
Okay.
out? Okay.
My knife is out.
Do you make a perception check?
Yes. Well, babe, I don't exactly control it.
No, it was the internet connection being fuzzy.
Okay.
9.
You start to see as the desk starts to shake again. It's rattling a little bit more this time. You can make a perception check with Caleb if you'd like. Caleb's modifier is
his perception?
Let me get it for you. Caleb's modifier for perception is +6.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
oh, damn.
You might actually see something. He saw something.
25!
He's going to raise his eyebrows and slowly move towards the desk, moving closer and closer to it. When
At this point, she's just, like, Violet's just ready to stab.
Reaches into the desk. Where's the character? I've lost the
Is
character.
there a vibrator in there?
Maybe. And he pulls out he opens the chest quickly and pulls out by her hair this little elf woman. Ow! 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 Why must you grab my hair? Ow! Fuck off, you mangy fucker! Fuck off! Ow! Let go of...
Caleb, put her down.
He's going to kind of toss her into this chair over here. And she's going to take a little thump. Ow! What?
Okay, first...
Rude!
Damn. What an arm. Okay, ma'am, you got about 30 seconds to explain why I stab you.
Well...
You've got 25 seconds.
Hold on. I'm a friend. I went into the wrong room. I was trying to find Neraina, and that's it.
What is your name?
Tressa.
We talked about you before, and then Violet's just gonna put her knife away. Why the fuck were you hiding in a chest?
It's a teleporter.
The
fuck it is.
Look inside.
Okay. Oh, she will look inside.
When you open it up, you see the little glint of a portal just closing.
This is some tired as shit.
Yep.
And she will just shut the chest. Yeah, it's a teleporter.
I thought I was going into the other one, and I guess I messed up. I need to talk to Neraina.
Does every room have a teleporter chest in it?
You don't know?
Better not. We have a chest in our room.
That begs the question: is this does what's her name? The vampire. Does she know about this?
You have no idea.
Something to find out.
So I'm just gonna get going. I'm sorry, I have a meeting to get to. It was lovely meeting you all. Bye. She's gonna open up.
Blindly glare at Tressa as she moves.
She's gonna open up the door and
You might
close
wanna
it
knock.
very quickly.
And Violet's gonna go over and lock it.
Neraina about to be cock-blocked.
Oh no.
Not per se, no.
The door is locked and silenced, we'll say.
That is the last thing I needed tonight.
Yep.
I'm just gonna fly over to Scarlet and poof. Scarlet, Violet.
How much HP are you on right now?
Scarlet.
Say that again?
How much HP do you have right now?
46. Listen, they're both secondary colors, okay?
Are you talking
I
about
think
Pokemon?
in
I was about to
concept.
make the Pokemon reference. Oh my god, Pokemon Violet.
Scarlet isn't the secondary color. That's a shade of red.
So Caleb is going to head back to the
And
bed,
Violet is
and
technically a shade of purple or some other purple
Caleb
color.
is going to
which is the
head.
secondary color.
Guys, Caleb is going to head back
Guys.
to the bed and lay back down. I'm going to sleep. Before anything else is interrupted, I just need sleep. Violet, do you do anything?
I want to, I know that my pin is a magical object, so I kind of I want to tune into that, because I don't know, for some reason I feel like tuning into it.
Okay.
Can I use, when I sleep, can I use that notebook that records my dreams? Thank you kindly.
Yes, you may.
Cool. I'm activating that for next episode.
Okay. So, Crow, you fall asleep. Everyone falls asleep in this room. Back to the final room. We go back to our final group of people. Chiara sleeping happily in her room, snoring away as the other boys are cleaning their guns.
It's so funny to see the boys just cleaning.
Alright.
What do you guys want to talk
I'm gonna
about?
be muted for a couple seconds.
Out of character, knowing the two of them, a vampire can straight up stretch in front of them and they'd be too busy cleaning their guns to care.
Potentially.
Oh, if it's a vampire, that's a whole different issue, my friend.
That's a whole different issue.
That's
Guns are rapidly reassembled and the vampire is shot.
Yeah, those guns will be
Basically-
rapidly reassembled and pointed at said vampires.
It's funny
Also,
though.
I have a second gun that is not disassembled, so I can always just pull that.
Jonathan, do you have your phone on silent?
I'm going to assume that Jonathan does it the same way I do and just has it on vibrate because that's quiet enough that nobody except for him is ever going to notice it.
Okay. You start to feel your phone vibrate.
Mm-hmm. I'll check if I recognize. Is someone calling or am I just getting a fuck ton of messages?
You are getting a call.
From a number I know?
You do. You recognize this number as Gerald Brushwick.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Who's that?
Excuse me, fellas. I'm going to head outside to take the call.
Okay.
Like, I'm just going to accept it once I'm outside the door. So.
Do you close the door behind you? Okay.
Mhm.
And you answer the call?
Yep.
Hey!
Is there a reason you're calling me in the middle of the mission?
Wanted to check up on you? Am I not allowed to do that with my friends?
You are. It's just I don't exactly have a habit of doing that recently.
It's more of I just wanted to make sure that you were okay and you made it safely to the US.
Well, yes, made it safely into the US, and then out of it, and then back into it.
Care to explain that one?
Well, leaving the US was part of the mission and all went as planned. Coming back was less planned, but could have gone worse, I suppose. Magic, you know.
You and your hatred for it.
Don't lecture me on that now, please.
I can lecture if you I damn well please. I'm the one who's trained you.
Yeah, and I can hang up if I damn well please.
Find anything interesting?
Well, that depends entirely on your definition of interesting.
I've had a shit week. Try me.
Oh, well. Where would I even start? We've been to a magic school, so you can guess I've had fun there.
You've been to Magnus? Damn.
Didn't really do much there, but we were there, so... Why am I holding a phone to my head?
It's called method acting.
It is called method acting. So you got first-hand experience with magic.
More than I'd like. Our exit from the school was less than planned, but at least no one's dead.
You're speaking in plurals.
Yes. I have contacts here. Did you not get...
There are people in America?
I've not gotten the full memo, Jonathan, no.
Oh, right. In that case, yeah, we've got another hunter from the more local areas and a mage contact, which was why we're at the mage school, incidentally.
Find anything interesting?
At the mage school?
Yeah.
Possibly, but I wouldn't know. That's what we've got the mage contact for, after all. We haven't had the opportunity to collect intel yet. That's what we were probably about to do.
I see, yeah. I was kind of curious, because I hadn't seen the report come in yet.
Yeah, no, it's not finished. That's why you haven't seen it.
I see. Usually close case is faster than this.
Oh,
Don't tell me you're getting old.
I'd love to have this case closed by now, but... Once the report's done, you'll see it. So... Ideally, it shouldn't take long, but I don't want to jinx it either.
You've already jinxed it. You've manifested it, Jonathan. You know that.
Shut the fuck up.
It's kind of like yelling quiet in the middle of a hospital. You just don't do it. You kind of hear him chuckle on the other line. Anyways, look forward to having you back.
I'm looking forward to being back. Believe me, there.
Yeah,
as
you're
nice as the US can be. It's really not the type of scene I'd like to operate in.
I get that. Your mother keeps bothering me about making sure you get in contact with her.
Right. Yep, I suppose I'm due.
You may want to call them, specifically before your dad's birthday.
Oh, I was not going to forget.
Anyways, just wanted to give you a heads up.
Consider the heads up received.
Yeah.
Are you on any missions right now, incidentally? Or are you just twiddling your thumbs back home?
I'm actually ironically on a mission too. That's kind of why I'm calling. I think I have found the trace of a certain vampire we've had to deal with in the past. And I wanted to give you a heads up that I'm on her trail.
You forgive me if I ask you to elaborate a bit on that.
Gavel?
Ah. Right. Well, thanks for that. Really wanted to think about that right now.
Sorry. Just wanted to say in case she ends up running into you.
Yeah, I get it.
You know how scary she can be, like most vampires.
Well, that was certainly an interesting conversation, but I was about to have a team meeting, so to speak. So, given the time, unless you have left the continent as well, I would assume you would be better off sleeping right about now.
Yeah, it's late here for me too. I'll talk to you later and catch up sometime.
Yep. I'll call you once the report's done.
Of course. Thank you, Jonathan. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Did I just method act hanging up?
You probably did.
Nicely done.
Okay, let's head to Caro and Owen, who are in the
Time to
bedroom.
head back to the room.
So was that important?
Well, I'm not back yet, so I'm still on my way to the bedroom.
We're probably still just silently cleaning our weaponry.
Just silently
Hold
cleaning.
on.
I
Can we assume that
imagine
during
I would
this-
be finished up cleaning it by now.
Can
You
we
just
imagine?
probably. I was
When
gonna
Owen
say.
finishes, Karo stops pretending.
Can I assume you haven't really done much while I was having my call, so we can just essentially skip back to when I return?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you just hear like Chiara just mumble something in her sleep. Something about
Oh.
cinnamon rolls.
So was that important?
Well, I wouldn't say important, but I was a friend from Europe.
Must have been nice to keep in touch with whoever it was.
Would have been nicer if I'd have done by now. We could have gotten in touch in person again, but better than nothing, I suppose. I've been a bit too busy to reach out myself these past few days, given events.
That's entirely
Given
fair.
that my gun is still disassembled, I'm gonna go
Yes.
and reassemble it.
Okay.
I'm gonna holster mine and then head over to the bed.
Right, now the question, who sleeps in what bed?
Owen's
This
already
is the one-
claimed
This is
his.
the one I was in last.
I think I was here last time, so Caro, have fun.
I was sitting on the bench.
I just like how Kara was trying to pretend to just clean his gun, and then the two people who were cleaning managed to get two beds.
Okay. So all of you lay down, getting a restless sleep, all tossing and turning with the thoughts running through your head about the day previously. None of you, of course, take exhaustion. All of you guys passed your checks needed, as well as you all slept. However, I'm going to need everyone to make me a survival check.
Oh dear God!
Shit.
Hey, a role I'm actually somewhat good at.
Fail the survival check instantly done.
Survival.
A 6.
A
Oh,
19.
no. Hang on.
Hey, Zeta, you want to re-roll that?
Yeah, you still have the re-roll stuff.
Oh,
Seven.
there it is.
8.
That for me. I need
Yes, if
to
I've still got the
23.
Still got my inspiration
Happy
from last
dragon
session,
wiggles.
so I'm gonna redo that.
You guys. Oh my God.
10.
We do not
I
survive.
guess.
Looks like I used up all my luck at the start.
The inconsequential rolls.
Anyways, before we continue on any further, it's break time.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a 15-minute break, everyone.
I need that bathroom
Okay.
break so bad.
Yeah, me too.
Everyone go potty.
Yep.
Right.
I need a potty
Okay,
break also.
Now
so
that
it
now that we're
works.
not interrupting anybody by doing so, it's time to appreciate Dragon for the excellent RP.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys.
Take
For
the
anyone on-
appreciation.
For anyone on Twitch, I'm bright red right now.
Aw.
I
It
think
is
we're on the
deserved
break already.
praise.
But thank you, guys. I'm glad to entertain you, I suppose.
Are you not
Yeah.
entertained?
Are you not entertained? Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, bathroom break. I'm out.
Yes.
Mhm.
Please go bathroom. I want to
Once
get ice
Nick is
cream.
back, I should be asking. I assume we're going to end up waking up again, because if my character wasn't going to wake up, I'd consider just peacing out
I'm
tonight.
gonna say right now, Luca and I are at a risk. I mostly got the lowest roll out of everyone else. I'm scared.
Yeah,
Why is-
terrified.
Who got the lowest
Why is-
roll? Pika. Pika tries to sleep. Pika chokes on her saliva and wakes up getting bad sleep.
Bruh. Every time I roll
Well,
badly,
I-
something happens to Chiara. First
I
it was freezing
tuned in-
up, and then
I tuned into my Raven pin, so and it's a magical item,
no.
so that's
Oh no!
probably
Enjoy
gonna
your
wake
lack of
me up.
attunement.
Well, it's a survival check, so it might have been for that. Probably is what woke me up.
A survival check. Unfortunately, it wasn't an attunement check. It was just a survival check.
No, it's not an attunement. It's not an Arcana check.
Did we? What's the survival check going to be? Something like, hey, the entity is permeating through all of time and space, and you do a survival check to make sure it hasn't invaded your mind.
A survival check is wherever we get bed bugs. That's what it is.
BRB.
Oh God, no! I don't want that. That's odd. That's arguably worse.
Or we get like magic bed bugs or some shit.
Ow! Bed bugs.
Okay, the first thing I heard when I came back was magic bed bugs, and I do not need that thought.
Yeah, so we were debating what exactly the survival roll was for, so my idea was it's whether we get bed bugs.
Yeah. No, thank you. I don't want that thought in my head.
No, that is not a good thought for me. I have suffered through that.
I haven't.
Ick.
I mean, technically, I've had another smaller.
I could summon a giant
infestation in the
rabbit
room
to
once,
eat
and they
someone.
sometimes
No,
ended up in my
Hikaru.
bed, but-
Summon a giant rabbit. Oh man, now I have to make a decision. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, do you want Havoc with you, or do you want your mate with you?
Yeah, you'll find out whenever we meet back up, I think so.
Do we want the funny dog, or do we want the disgustingly wholesome moment machine?
Do we want the dog, or do we want the person who's going to keep Neraina from transforming in terrible times and places?
Do we want the comic
Yeah,
book arc, or do we want Neraina's romance arc?
I refuse. I'm not gonna talk. I refuse to influence the decision
No, Axo.
from a party building standpoint.
I've made my decision.
What's your decision?
You'll find out.
You'll find out.
All
But
right.
now you may make your point as you wish.
So from a combat standpoint and a party building standpoint, we need someone who's not heavily caster. We need someone in the front.
Yeah, because
We need Silric.
What are Silric
I mean,
stats
technically,
again? You have
I
access,
could-
Neraina.
Oh, I do? Where do I
could
find those,
do it.
Nessie?
I have the
Roll
most
20.
HP, decent
Roll 20,
AC,
okay.
and no disadvantage at close range.
We
So-
have no outright close quarters combat people.
I mean, if it comes down to it,
I
I can punch
can
people
be
with a
if
gun.
I switch my weapon form, but
Nessie, I'm not seeing them. I might just be looking in the wrong place. So I'm not
Are you
sure.
talking about a weapon or magic? Because
We
I
double
do
make
have
sure.
close range
weaponry.
magic.
Magic is typically much more ranged.
Tiara has a dagger.
Oh, you don't. Sorry. Let me give you access to that.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, am I going crazier than usual? Because
No, I was dumb.
Okay, you're not dumb. You've got a lot going on, so you're not dumb.
Pika, much as I
I don't know.
appreciate your dagger, it is a dagger.
It's 2 daggers.
It does a 1d4.
Much as I appreciate your daggers, they are daggers.
All
It
right,
does a
just to
1d4.
just to confirm, Nessie, I do have Ashgazer's stats
Yes.
now. So, just so you know.
If I
Wait.
may,
Did we get enough
Class?
sleep? Do I have my hit points back?
Yes, everyone takes a full rest.
Yay.
Yay!
long rest.
Long rest, woohoo!
And
Crow. Oh wait, he's busy.
And all spell slots back and all that
Mhm.
jazz? Cool. Just double checking because I am paranoid about that sort of thing.
Hey, that's fair.
Mhm.
I'd like to be at full strength for whatever this survival check was for.
If we're doing
Hey,
a long
mean-
rest, I
Alright,
can get
long
one of my-
rest.
I can exchange one of my spells for that spell that you wanted, Axo.
Don't bother.
Okay, you got it.
Play your characters how you want. I just wanted to know what people had for options.
My character had this spell in a previous sleep iteration, so it wouldn't be out of character for him to switch back to it.
It doesn't really matter at this point.
You've already got enough advantages.
I can live without them.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Well,
Oh,
even if I hadn't made my decision, this would have helped. So, but I've already made my decision. So
I wanted you to make your decision, and then I was gonna give you the information.
appreciated.
Cool, I'm gonna head back to absolutely dying on the couch. So I assume my couch...
Your bed is right there!
I said couch, I meant bed.
You do that.
I assume my character is still going to be relevant for the rest of the session until it ends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can't just go nap.
Don't fall asleep, but chill.
I won't. Call my name and I'll hear it. If
Yeah,
I don't respond, so everyone stop talking.
We're all
and
loud
say
enough.
my name and I'll recognize the sound pattern.
Well, we're all loud enough. I think we'll be able
I'll
to
hear
get
it
your
through, even if
attention.
it's still through my headphones.
If need be, I could tell everyone to deafen, and I can just eat my mic. Or better
Well,
yet, I could just server
at the
deafen
end-
everyone, and then I'll eat my mic.
Okay, why are you going to eat your bike?
If we need to get Tony's attention.
It's actually really good.
Well, good.
Good. They are good. If they are good PB&J sandwiches, then it's better than DoorDash. Yes.
I mean,
It's Kraft peanut butter and Smuckers.
Hey, good shit.
hey,
Legendary.
good shit.
I got fries.
Good
so-
shit.
I got more pizza.
I mean, I was gonna
Go on,
I was gonna ask if you had a PayPal, Phoenix. I would have sent you some money so you could get
no, I
DoorDash. Okay.
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at a container of a popcorn that's got chocolate and caramel on it. So I'm just like,
You
Well, that
fucking
sounds
lucky
really good,
duck.
actually.
So,
I bought
Neraina.
snacks yesterday. Yes.
How do you feel about this character?
Girl.
What? Which character?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Don't give me any info.
I'm intrigued.
What? Who? Which? Where?
I'm intrigued.
Axo does not want info, so I will DM you, Nasty, so that I do not.
Don't tell me. I want to fuck. I want to fuck around and find out.
I was like hearing the first word. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah, right.
I was.
Hello, Artie child.
Can I have some? I want a drink too. I wish I had it.
No. Hey, babe, do you want a picture of your child?
This whole thing called a tap, and it dispenses.
I don't
water.
think I'll ever say no.
Okay.
Artie
It really
child.
said-
Artie child.
This
You
one's
have a
Where
drink.
child?
Water.
this one's specifically for Axo.
Oh.
H2O.
Okay. I got a good one. There you go, love.
Child.
Fill the bottle.
So, no matter
No,
what,
because it's empty.
whoever
Already
you
peaked.
choose, Neraina will always go after you.
Fill it.
Sorry, whoever I choose, Neraina will always go right after them.
No, as in they will always go after you.
Oh, they will go after Neraina. Got it.
English is
They're
hard.
at your initiative -1.
Yes.
Perfect.
Or more accurately, -0.1. But semantics.
We got about another 4 minutes just to kind of chill.
Did I miss anything else while I was gone?
Nope.
Actually, you know what, y'all? This is too cute of a picture not to share. There you go.
Yeah.
We get
RDP.
Artie child. We get Artie child.
Okay.
RTP.
Oh, little fluff.
She's staring at me right now.
Give her bitches. Give her love.
I had to.
Give
I
her
had-
love.
I had to
She's
kick
gonna reject
Onyx
my
out. He
love.
was trying to chew one of my cords, and I cannot have that right now.
Oh,
So
no.
I have 2 cat memes, but due to logistical difficulties, I'm gonna put them in the mute chat and not in this one.
Alright, I gave the child scritches.
There
Yay.
you go. There are
Yay.
2 cat memes in
Yay.
Feywild.
Brother, I must stop you. Brother, you cannot stop me. Hey, yo, that's wild, man.
Excuse me.
In which 7 cats all discover the same slightly elevated flat thing and claim it as their own while pretending the other 6 don't exist.
That is such a cat
And I've got
thing
one
to
more meme
do.
that I'm gonna.
Oh,
Why is
cat.
it that why is it that these VCs always devolve into cats?
Because we
we've got
love
a lot
cats.
of them.
Yes.
Because we all have cats.
Yeah.
Hashi.
Khajiit has the coin or Khajiit has the wares if you have the coin. And all that jazz.
Wares
If
if you
you
have
have
coin.
If you have coin.
If you have coin.
May your road lead you
I'm
to warm land.
terrified. Also, speaking of cat, why does my name have a paw next to it?
In chat,
It's bad.
because
Yeah,
you've
it's a
bought.
subscriber badge.
Yeah, you've bought a subscription.
No. Gifted. I saw it
What?
earlier in
Yeah,
chat.
Hikaru with
Oh.
subs.
Oh, on fucking Twitch.
Fun
Yeah,
fact, there's actually a
Hikaru,
German word for something called the spending pants, which is sometimes when people are generous, they will say, I've got my spending pants on.
I like
So-
that.
I love that.
So
awesome.
sometimes when we were like out shopping, and me, like back when we were younger, and me or one of my brothers would approach my father like, "Can we have this?" He'd go like essentially grab his pants and go like, "What are these?" And it's like, "It's the spending pants."
Also, JH, I wish to return the compliment and tell you I enjoyed your conversation with your associate.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he's
me
getting
making
very nice-
scrambling on like,
very
what do I
nice-
say? What do I say?
Very nice sidestepping the fact that you're, kind of swept into a group of absolutely insane people.
The best answer to questions is to just omit,
And you did that well.
Yeah.
And you did it well.
Yeah, he's getting into it. He's getting into it.
I can
Yeah.
always plead ignorance later.
Yeah, definitely.
Always have a
You have to
plan
make a
B.
deception check.
Always have a plan
Always have a
B.
plan B.
I should have had you make deception.
Yeah, well, it's too late for that now, isn't it?
Hey.
Yeah, it is. That's fine.
So, I mean, it was only half deception, since there wasn't an actual lie.
To be fair, yeah.
It was more misdirection than actual deception.
Anywho's, are we ready to go back into the world?
Let's do it.
Tony returns.
Just in the nick of time. So, everyone, you get a restful sleep. However, each of you are plagued with the nightmares of everything that has happened. All the tortures you have gone through the past several days. Whether it is, Tony, you are plagued by that dark, misty, cold amalgamation of just evil that is following you. You feel that coldness wash over you as you try to sleep. Neraina, you are plagued
That was
with
said in my notebook.
Neraina, you are plagued with nightmares of losing Ashgazer again. Violet, you see Asmodeus in your dreams, her grabbing a hold of your throat and strangling you. You feel like this heavy feeling on your breast as you jolt awake, waking up very quickly multiple times throughout the night. Caro, you watch as Vi and her mother are dangled over a pit of lava. You watch as they are slowly dropped down into the lava pit, unable to stop them. Owen, you watch as your sister is drained of all of her blood in front of you by Victoria. Watching as Victoria seems to have pleading eyes telling you to end her and stop her rampage. Chiara, you watch as this executioner ends the life of Rai ending the last dragon. Jonathan, your dreams are plagued by every person who you thought was your friend telling you lies. Everything around you is you're unsure of which platform you have to jump across to get to the next step. As you take one step towards who you think is a person you can trust, it seems like a figment of Gerald. As you step closer, the platform falls underneath you as you keep falling and falling as you jolt up. You look outside and it's already sunrise. However, we're going to go to Neraina. Neraina, you wake up slowly, restless from your dreams that you had had the night before. You jolt awake to see Cyrillic next to you, sleeping soundly. Havoc sort of at the door, his head perking up and kind of cocking to the side. You can tell that the sun is coming through the window, and then all of a sudden you hear a knock at your door. What do you do?
Does Silric wake up too at the knock, or is he still out?
He kind of is shaking a little, like trying to wake himself up, like, huh? What?
Hush. I'll handle this.
You hear another knock at the door.
She'll get up, take out her dagger, look at Havoc and say, "Ready." And then she'll crack the door and peek out.
Okay, so you head towards the door and open it. You see two people standing outside.
Sorry, as I close it.
Is this the room of Neraina Swaywind?
Swagwood.
Shut up, JH and Axel. Yes. Who are you?
I am Lieutenant Ness Beckett. I was asked by Makoto to come by and stop to talk with you.
Oh. That was quick.
Makoto stopped by before heading off on some thing that he had to get done. Can we come in?
I don't know, can you?
Could Neraina make an insight check real quick?
Yeah.
Naturally suspicious.
It's only paranoia if you're not right.
Yeah. I can read, I swear. That's a 17.
Sorry.
Seems like they're telling the truth. That she seems fairly genuine. When you try to look into her mind, though, you feel this warmth energy come from her. Almost as if it's a radiant feeling coming from her.
Okay. Sure. Come on in. She'll step back and say, "Ash, we have visitors."
He's gonna toss his legs over the side and kind of rub his face. And yawn.
Make me yawn, Bessie.
Sorry. She'll take this opportunity to close the door behind her. Sorry to intrude like this, but he said it was urgent and kind of filled me in on everything that's going on. I don't know what I can do to help everyone. However, if you're in fact a Luna, I think my boyfriend here can help. And with that, the man in the suit will walk forward and hold out his hand. Samuel de Leon.
Neraina will look at him and then take his hand and give it a shake. Neraina Swaywind.
Swaywind.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the alpha of the pack in this local area. Can we sit down?
Of course.
He'll,
Neraina will walk back toward Ash and kind of perch on the edge of the bed.
Okay.
And Havoc, she'll have Havoc come right over here.
Ness will pull a chair from the corner and kind of set it angled to sit and listen in. So, explain to me exactly what happened.
Well, I just got out of my apprenticeship to become an artificer. Came back to Seattle because a friend asked me to and wanted to talk to me. Kind of got caught up in some sort of craziness, and in our travels, I was bitten by a werewolf that attacked us on our way there.
Do you happen to know this werewolf's name?
Shit. Out of character. I don't remember his name.
You can make a history check.
Ooh, I like my history very much. We'll see if it actually holds. Oh my god. 24!
You never got his last name, but his first name was Jeremy, and he was a snatcher.
I didn't get his last name, but his name was Jeremy, and he said he was a snatcher.
Okay, so a rogue werewolf. That narrows down a lot.
Well, he's dead now, so it doesn't really, it's not as important maybe as it was. But so we came back, and I've been mentally preparing myself for whatever happens. I don't know a lot about werewolves. A few of my group had friends or associates who were werewolves, and we were talking yesterday. But when I came back, I nearly attacked a vampire down in the bar. I was starting to transform, even though it wasn't the full moon. Several of my friends got me away from there, and then I heard Ash's heartbeat, and then when I got close, it's like everything stopped. Everything just sort of stopped.
So you two are mates, is what you're telling me.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Makoto said something about my mother. Apparently her name is one from a pack up north or something, and if that's true, she didn't tell me.
What's her last name?
Winters.
It's our pack.
Her name is Teresa Winters. Do you know her?
Yes, I do. We have several Winters in our pack. However, when I absorted the old Alpha, they were a group that left. I have no idea where their location is now. That's
You never told me.
Concerning.
So, I'm in the dark here. Oof. I guess first and foremost, what is this whole mate thing?
True love? Person that you're meant to be with your entire life. You're literally connected by fate, for lack of a better word.
Neraina just she looks shell-shocked again, like, oh boy.
And at this point, Ness will speak up. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in a werewolf to a werewolf, because I'm not one.
Neraina's gonna kind of look back at Ash and be like, well, I've known him my whole life. I don't think he is either.
Essentially, it's chosen. Lore states that it's chosen at birth. That when you are born, you are meant to be with a soulmate. However, not everyone gets their soulmate or finds their soulmate.
Hector and Makoto both seemed very surprised that I apparently found mine as quickly as I did.
It's rare.
She is deliberately not looking at Ash right now. She's just trying to process. Well, that... I'm going to put that aside for a minute because I don't quite know how to deal with that. You said you're the alpha of local pack. I'm sorry, I am so scattered right now.
Essentially the leader. Everyone takes, I guess, directions from me.
I suppose that would technically make you my alpha then too?
Correct. If you wanted. Okay. As I said, the Winters did decide to leave the pack and their protection. However, they are always welcome back. And always will be. I hold no ill will towards the group of them. As much as they wanted to follow the old alpha.
Well, I have no idea what my mother is up to right now, other than I hope I never see her again. But, well, that's another story I'm not willing to go into right now. I am more concerned with now.
If you're worried about transforming without your knowledge or control, you don't have to worry about that anymore. As I've been told, you are a Luna, which means you have that control. It'll take time to control your emotions, because emotions will always make it harder to control. And yes, you may, if you get angry enough, potentially could start to transform and then partially lose control. However, you can fight that.
That's good to know. I would really hate to cause an incident, especially since the group I am a part of, we are potentially heading back into a dangerous situation.
I've heard. I wish you all the best of luck, and I can do this. He writes down his number and the address to the location of the pack. Both of these are yours. If you ever need a place, we're there for you.
I will come visit. I think I would like to see what pack life is like, but I can't make any decisions at the moment. I think I'm part of something bigger than all of us right now.
Of course. We'll leave you both to your morning. I have a few other people to meet with today before I am off to do the rest of the hunter duties we have.
Thank you for coming. It's good to know that it's good to have answers. So thank you.
Of course. It was a pleasure meeting you both. I hope to see you both soon.
A pleasure to meet you too. Good luck.
And at that, they're both going to leave the room. In the next room.
Wow.
Violet, you start waking up, as well as Crow. Your restless sleep wakes you up. It's the morning. You know that some of your group has stayed in the room you originally were in, as well as the new room that Silric was sleeping in.
Caleb still asleep?
Caleb is. He's snoring loudly.
Okay, I'm gonna smack his face with a pillow.
We forget. Wait, no. Smack who?
Caleb?
Okay, good. Sorry. Rain is still.
Not smacking you.
Tony has just awoken from hibernation. Cut him some slack.
I was watching videos of Starship to not fall asleep.
Caleb kind of startles awake. Uh-huh.
You were snoring.
5 more minutes. And he lays his head back down.
The classic.
Caleb.
I want to sleep.
I know you're ticklish. If you fall asleep again, I will tickle you.
You wouldn't dare.
He's gonna tickle him.
And he jumps out of bed. He rolls off the bed and onto the ground with a thump. Crow, you would hear this thump at this point.
I groggily materialize and proceed to fall over.
Plops onto the ground. Plops onto the ground next to Violet.
I do not pick myself up, I just remain.
Remain face planted.
Yes.
Violet is losing her shit at this point.
Both of the men in your life have chosen death.
It amazes me how the two men in my life have chosen floor.
It's more comfy down here.
Get your asses up, we have to go.
Why?
Get up. I know, you've had a rough time. Get up, buddy.
Do?
She picks up the Pixie and puts him on her shoulder. We have to get to a magic school. Again.
Can I just sleep, please?
If you decide to stay on me, then yes, you can sleep.
Cool. I dematerialize again and go back to sleep.
Okay.
Poor Crow. Caleb will pick himself off the ground and walk over to Violet. I guess we head out. We go find the rest of the group.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, you guys head out the door. And as you do, when you open it, you are greeted with Valerie, who is outside.
Morning.
Good morning, all of you. Sorry to bother you. I was actually going to head and grab Neraina and Silric to head downstairs to the other room.
I recommend you knock on their door.
I understand fully. I understand. I'll meet you down in the other room. And she'll head around you guys and over to Neraina's room where she knocks.
Neraina is going to look at Silric and say, "Can you please get that one? I need a minute."
He'll hop off the bed and head over to the door and open it.
Pizza delivery.
Valerie, you need something? She'll respond, just gathering everyone to talk in your guys' main room. Neraina, are you okay?
I just had a visit from Lieutenant Beckett and Samuel. I'm just trying to process everything.
Ah, I see. The local alpha.
Yeah.
I completely understand. Unfortunately, I do have to gather you guys to get down to the other room.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'll be ready in a minute.
Okay. She'll head towards the stairs. At that, Silric will head over to you and hold out his hand.
Neraina will take it.
And he'll slowly drag you, with Havoc following. Okay. Let me grab all of you. Now to the last room. All three of you slowly wake up, some of you with a jolt after the nightmares you were all woken up by. Chiara, as you wake up, you remember the images that you saw in your dreams. Owen, you saw similar-esque dreams or Jonathan and Caro both.
Chiara's gonna wake up, but she's gonna start like tearing up a bit, remembering it. But is trying very profusely to get rid of the tears.
You just see like, Chiara pouting in the corner.
One is doing his best to remain composed.
No, Jonathan's also doing his best, but with marginally less success than Owen.
Jonathan looks visibly not happy.
Kara's just trying his best to just keep neutral, as he's been doing for the last week.
Would you mind if I rolled a performance check to see how well I can remain composed?
All four of you can.
Dude. Oh.
Me and my
so what are we rolling
charisma finally coming into play.
11.
Wait, so is it the saving throw or the...
It's a performance
check.
Performance check.
I rolled higher than you were.
Yeah, and if Jonathan is visibly having more issues trying to keep composed, 100% Owen is not keeping composed.
No, he's
I am composed.
Can't be that much worse than...
Bruh.
Pika's in the corner crying.
Jonathan's like going like deep breaths, but still shaking a little bit. Like not like the scared shaking, but like the angry shaking.
Oh, simply lovely dreams. Only
it.
the finest.
I hate it.
At that,
aggressively kick the sheets off and get dressed.
At that, you hear a knock on the door.
I got it.
Finish getting dressed first, though.
Pulls up pants.
Long. It's not exactly a complicated,
Pulls up
it's not
pants,
exactly a
snaps
complicated
belts.
outfit.
Make sure to zip up.
Oh, would you look at that? It's a right fucking party.
Yeah.
Dude, what if he didn't pull up his pants really quick? He just opens the door in front of everyone.
Zeta just got out of bed, like.
He holstered his gun, then went to bed. He slept in his clothes.
Jonathan
would at least have taken the jacket off. So
Jonathan's the only one who undid his pants.
I was sleeping on a bench.
Okay.
I was not sleeping in comfort.
I was going to assume that Kara would not open the
sleeping.
door while he was still mostly undressed.
I was gonna say Chiara fell asleep before she had any change of clothes, so she's basically all good. It's Jonathan.
Jonathan is, as Kara opens the door, Jonathan, you are buckling your belt.
Just casting like an exasperated glance at Caro. Like, really, dude?
Why, lovely morning.
Hold up, I'm just gonna
Seems
move.
like
over here,
everyone's
less,
here.
Less visible.
Good morning. Sleep well.
Not particularly.
Well,
Come on in.
I see. And everyone's gonna pile in.
I was going to
Chiara's
resume
trying.
sitting on the bench.
Please, by all means, come in.
Do I have control of Silric now, or are you still still doing that method?
You do.
Okay. No, I don't actually.
You should.
Yeah. I know I should, but should and do are two entirely different things.
Chiara's just gonna stick to the bed, just curled up a bit.
That was not That was not directed at you, Nessie. That was directed at JH. I'm sorry.
Haru is intentionally sitting by the window. He has it cracked open and he's smoking a cigarette.
Of course.
Oh, how I'd laugh
Terribly sorry,
right now.
but you caught me before my morning smoke.
Sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure everyone was in here.
What are you doing right
We're all here.
Yeah, everyone's fine.
Actually, hold up. Kara's got the right idea. You know, it's time for a smoke break. Let's just head over there real quick.
Have a seat.
You're
Have a
such a
seat with me.
fucker. You're such a fucker, JH.
No blood for you.
Not for me, not today. He is not in the mood.
You're not doing that in here.
Let them have a smoke. Actually, question: did anybody else have wonky dreams last night? Because I was not having it.
Neraina will raise her hand.
I presume most people have eye bags on their eyes at this point.
Yes.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
Valerie is going to raise her hand. I did not appreciate the dreams I had last night. A lot of bad memories coming up.
I got choked out by my old patron.
Lovely.
Absolutely
Lovely.
have lovely dreams. I don't know what we're
Neraina will
referring to.
kind of, if anyone is looking at Neraina, which if they're not, that's fine. But anyone looking around would see Neraina kind of glance at Silric, but she's not saying anything.
Chiara is like curled up, but she's like sniffling of that. I did not want to see what I want. Then I really don't want to see that.
Don't know what that was, but at least we made it through the night.
We've all had a rough week. I'm not surprised. And Violet's just gonna lay her head on Caleb's shoulder, just fucking tired.
Anyways, we don't necessarily have a way for you to get to the magic school.
Sure about that?
Hey.
At least not via hunter
you-
means.
Karrokhan eyeing his amulet with suspicion.
So I don't know how you guys are gonna get there.
have an idea.
What's your idea?
Neraina, we got a little bit from your friend Tressa the other night. She popped out of a box in our room.
I'm sorry, what?
Neraina is not prepared to deal with this.
Our chest had a teleportation spell attached to it or something of the other. I opened it, portal closed. But I don't know if that's how all the chests in Euphoria work, but hey, doesn't hurt to fucking try.
No, Tressa was here.
More accurately, she was in our room. Yeah, she said she was gonna go look for you. I thought she would have found you.
No.
I think Plottin.
Weird.
No,
I don't know where she is.
She didn't come by last night.
Oh, Tony, hello.
I'm here.
Okay, just making sure.
Tony does not want to be here.
Can't say.
I want to be here.
So, you guys have two options. You could check the chest, see if there's a teleport, and or Caro does have a way to get all of you there.
No.
Let's take a serious persuasion check to get Jonathan to go along with that idea.
Well, either way, we're gonna be using fucking magic.
Do I have 10 minutes?
Let's
to do
check the
something
chest.
uninterrupted?
Did the people who got teleported last time mention the means for how that happened?
Don't think so.
It was
Question.
pleasant.
Last I checked, Caro's plane amulet specifies on a success it only teleports Caro himself, not Mentor.
No, it does not state that.
Okay.
It states that it casts the plane shift spell, which can affect up to 7 people.
Cool. Thank you for clarifying that to me.
Actually, I think it's up to 7. Hang on, let me open the wiki.
Either way, I don't want to use that thing because that thing's unpredictable.
It's 8 people and objects within a 15-foot radius.
Cool. Thank you, Nessie.
Cool. Do I have 10? Does Crow have 10 minutes to do something uninterrupted?
Potentially.
Cool. I'd like
If you
to use my
wallflowers, then yes.
I'd like to use my class feat and try and sense monstrosities within the region.
You can.
Cool.
I'd like to crack open the chest in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is behind Neraina.
Hello.
Neraina,
Yeah.
if you'd be so kind, I'd like a look at that chest behind you.
Sure.
What
Neraina
the
will move out of the way.
Much appreciated.
Of course.
Carl's gonna crack it open.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh shit.
I'd love to. Okay, just fine.
Pew, pew, pew.
Total of 14.
When you open it, you don't see a portal.
No portal here.
At least
Oh,
not right
fuck
now.
me then.
I'd like to investigate for there any kind of energies about it at all.
You can. Roll an investigation. Excuse me. Loads crossbow. Shoots crossbow.
Oh, we love it. Love it.
It went off the table. This is why I have multiple d20s.
Hold up, I need to look.
Total of 16.
When you look inside it, you look around it, there's nothing really magical about it. It just seems like a chest you can put your items in.
There is absolutely nothing special about this chest.
How the fuck did a person pop out of the one in our room?
Did you
I'm not
perhaps
crazy. 2 people saw it.
investigate specifically the chest in your room?
Arrow. How tired were you last night?
What do you mean, how tired was
I-
I last night?
Because I can guarantee that I was probably just as tired and not thinking about investigating a fucking chest.
Guys, maybe this chest doesn't have a portal because it wasn't the chest that Tressa popped out of.
I have detect magic if we want to use that.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I could, but also I don't think Jonathan wants to get involved in whatever this bullshit is right now, so... Maybe if you ask, but otherwise...
Back upstairs and double check the chest. I'm not opposed.
Do you all head up there?
No.
I don't think it's necessary for us all to go.
Just the magic people.
So do all
The
magic
two
people?
mages plus witch.
I'm going to do whatever the party makes me do, as long as it retains my ability to cast the class feat or thing.
Mm-hmm. So it would be Violet, Caro, and Chiara?
Chiara? What?
Yeah, Chiara's a sorceress.
I was by mage. I was referring to Caleb.
You didn't say mage,
Oh,
you said
Caleb.
magic.
Okay, so the Caleb, Violet, and Caro.
Yeah.
Okay. So you three. Oh gosh.
Luca,
you three
you are
head upstairs.
all right. Upstairs we go.
Up the stairs we go.
Hop up and away we go. Where's your room?
Woohoo. Just follow me. I know where the fuck it is.
Meanwhile, everyone in the other room is just
shit.
twiddling their thumbs for a bit.
Yeah.
Not
We'll be
me.
at a moment.
I'm gonna say Neraina closes the chest and sits on it. Just like
Valid.
Nessa, you're still moving shit around.
No, I'm not. I haven't touched
I am
anything.
waiting
got a
for you.
weird.
I haven't touched
It's-
anything.
You're right in
What the
front of it. It's like right there.
Fuck is that gif? Sorry.
Open? I just shut it. There we go. Come on, you damn thing. At least I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Oh my god,
There must
why?
be confirmation.
Do you just want me to move you
Is
in
this
there?
correct room?
Yes, that is the correct room.
Okay. Caro is immediately
Yeah,
moving to the chest. I don't see it on the
Roll
map.
20 is being dumb from here.
Make an investigation check.
Is it right here?
Make an investigation check.
What
All three of you.
the fuck?
And Luca, you can roll for Caleb.
18.
His investigation is a +3.
Oh, right. I should probably camp this back down. How the fuck did I have
Is better than me.
Something like this.
Oh god, why everything is dying on me.
Are you fighting the camera?
I'm trying to get it to stay in one place.
It may be smart, Luca, to turn
Ready
off
for Caleb?
everyone's cameras.
If you haven't done so already.
Okay.
So this
That's
Tony's
about
still
as
alive?
downward canted as we're gonna get right now.
It's
because I'm
fine.
not gonna fight it.
Terra to Tony. You still alive?
Yes.
Good. I'm just checking.
Alright, that's 218.
Nessie, you said it was you. You
Plus
said it was
3.
3, Caleb.
Mhm.
Plus 3. Thank you. 16.
And now for yourself.
When you guys enter the room, you don't see a chest in the room.
Where
What the
is
fuck?
your chest?
Time to
What's
gaslight 80
all-
girls.
Fucking kidding me.
Sounds to me like it's time to leave.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
So do you guys head back to the room?
Aye.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep,
You guys
I'm
very
not
much
dealing with this bullshit.
hightail it very quickly back to the first floor.
Wait a minute, was the door open?
You guys don't.
Was the door open before I...
You guys don't remember closing it.
Yeah.
I was gonna open the door, step in. Everyone who's going to the magic school, gather now. We're leaving.
Why are we going there again?
Information
Because...
gathering reinforcements. How many people are in this room? We
At
have
that,
10 people. Who
at
is sitting?
that, Crow, do you choose to go on to Violet's arm?
Have I
You've
have I
completed
that
it.
ritual?
There are no monstrosities around you.
And no druids of strange beasts around me either,
Nope.
within 1,000 feet.
Correct.
Cool. I will head on to Violet's shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're turning into a tattoo?
No.
I'm asking you specifically, are you turning into a tattoo?
Because
No.
that makes both of you one person.
Correct.
Yeah, that makes this a lot
Oh, for the
easier.
plane shift?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool, then I will.
At that, Valerie will say, I won't be going. I need to be kept back here to help out.
How convenient.
All of
And
you.
next to the door.
I will. All of you stay
Hmm.
safe. Make sure you stay extra safe, please.
Damn, the question of whether I should go has just gotten a lot more complicated.
Jonathan, please.
That was out of character, by the way.
Neraina.
You are out of range
Yes.
currently.
Uh,
That is why I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm
Havoc.
not sure if I want to be in range.
Havoc will attach himself to your wrist.
I'm still thinking.
At that, Valerie's gonna look at you. Jonathan, go. Please.
I'm almost tempted to, out of spite, not do it, but no, I'm
Like,
not
you
that
don't.
bad.
Now I
A
am not
vampire
doing it.
ordering Jonathan to do something is the last thing you do if you want him to do something.
It's not. She's
Just
not a
don't-
I was
vampire.
gonna say Valerie's
No.
not a vampire.
Yeah.
Valerie,
Not a
right?
vampire.
Valerie's wrong one. Damn it! Fuck
But
my
still,
brain.
like, I was gonna say, like, it's not going, like, he's going to give her a
Neraina is
look.
inside me.
Oh, I am? Oh, it's what?
This is
Right.
safe. Yes, Caro in the
Okay.
center. Jonathan,
The
please.
grid.
Jonathan, please take care of yourself.
Oh, sorry.
And
Oh,
she'll
shit.
she'll step out of the room and close the door. And
Before
leave
they-
the area.
Real quick, Neraina's gonna look at Ash and go, "Are you all right with coming with us?"
I am.
Cool. You'd sure be a help.
Make
All
your
right.
rolls, good sir.
I'm doing it.
What does get teleported to the Fade Arc?
We're about to be teleported somewhere else.
I
get the
We're
I
about
got-
to be teleported somewhere.
I gotta
This
look
roll
at this.
determines where.
Yeah.
DC 15 or higher. I need a 13 or better.
Yep.
That's a less than 50.
That is a 15 on the die.
You are goddamn lucky.
Uh,
So where are you heading?
the inn at the base of the mountain.
Okay.
You just
Mm.
saved yourself from a slap.
Oh boy.
You feel everyone. You feel as this twisting and turning of the magic hits your body hard
Oh,
as you feel removed from this area and literally yoinked into a different area as you all of a sudden appear in the room you once were in.
During the teleport, Violet would grip Caleb's hand.
Tiara is basically gonna feel sick.
Ooh.
I do not like teleportation magic.
Jonathan's mood meter has just gone even more towards the red.
I was going to take a bow.
I feel like Neraina would kind of stumble into Ash, like, ow, what the fuck?
That was
Problem resolved.
not great. I'll admit, I feel kind of sick.
How are you not feeling anything, Karo?
This is the most I could possibly take. So, yeah, you're gonna feel a little sick.
It's gonna look over at Caleb like you.
You are cutting very badly. Okay, hear you now.
Wait, are you me? I'm so now. I'll look over it and be like, you good?
Great! Yeah, I think that's the worst type of teleportation magic I have ever actually felt. Congratulations, Caro. I teleport on
It wasn't mine.
That was terrifying. I don't like that at all.
We didn't exactly have any other options.
No, I know. I'm just.
At least we landed in the intended area this time.
Do fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, that is one thing, but I still wish I could have. I really don't feel good.
Okay.
I need to sit down.
Okay.
Anyways.
People are gonna get suspicious, aren't they?
Anyways. We're gonna end the session here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oof.
This is a perfect stopping point. You guys have had your long rest. You are about to head into the school. Be prepared.
Again.
You are back here again. So be prepared.
I am about to head into my long rest.
Yeah, half the squad seems close to having their own long rest. So.
Now you have all had your long rests for the day. How
to get their long rests in real life.
Yeah. Everyone needs long rests today. I have also been very exhausted the past few days myself, dealing with a lot of stuff in the background. So, overall, I am very happy with how that session went. You guys got to find out a lot of fun little information.
I can't wait till I have to roll over the 100.
Oh, speaking of that, actually, no, I'm gonna wait till you're back in the school.
I can't wait for Axel to fuck up the return trip.
Yeah.
What return trip?
I was about to say, what return trip?
Oh god, if we end up in the 9 hells, I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh god.
Hey, we have just as much chance of ending up in a nice place as we do in a bad place.
True.
Nasty as the DM,
That's
I would
also
beg to differ.
only when I fail.
Oh god.
Yeah,
You have
again,
a
that's what I meant
significant
with you
chance of
fucking up the
failing.
return trip.
Alright.
Listen, Karrokhan, a 30% chance of straight up failing outright is not a good amount of chance to have.
30% or nothing.
As he flips everyone off.
We could end up in hell. We could also end up at a pleasure resort.
You could also end up in the Feydark.
Yeah.
You could end up in Koname's fucking castle. You could end up in front of Asmodeus.
We could end up in my mom's castle. Oh wait, what? I don't know that.
You could end up in a lot of places, couldn't you?
We could end up
You could end up in
anywhere.
We've
front of
seen where we
Athena.
landed last time. We're going to land where Nessie can dump the most plot stuff on us.
Mhm.
Not necessarily.
At least we all went this time.
See,
I have a
sometimes
list, okay? I have a list that it could go to.
Yeah,
And
the fact
sometimes
that we're
plot
all
be
here
damned,
just makes the list of possible destinations that much longer.
but
Exactly.
also sometimes plot be damned. It's hilarious to dump your player characters in the worst possible place you could possibly put them.
We can
Correct.
teleport out again. Like,
uh,
if we're already in the worst place, it can't get any worse.
What's the cooldown on that plane amulet?
It doesn't have one.
It doesn't have one.
Oh, okay. So you could just keep teleporting until you get somewhere
But that's
good?
assuming that there's not protections to teleport out.
Oh, so you're allowed to
What sort
teleport
of places
in, but you
doesn't
don't
have
teleport out.
protections? What sort of places protections against teleporting out, but not against teleporting in?
Okay, so
There's vice versa.
That is the funniest thing I've heard today.
when it comes to fate, fate does what fate will.
Correct. Anyways, have a
Nessie makes all
wonderful.
the decisions.
I do. Have a wonderful day, guys. It's been absolutely a pleasure being a DM for this group, as well as being a DM in general. This campaign has been fun. I hope everyone has enjoyed it. Next week, we will be having a break week. Next week is Thanksgiving, and
Yep.
I am going to be visiting family for majority of Saturday, which means I don't want to have to rush home if I'm visiting family.
Understandable.
Also, I will be driving a lot. So when that being said, I don't want to have to deal with all of that. So have an amazing day, guys. Stay safe.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Phoenix, for being a
Thank
guest
you,
and
Phoenix!
giving
Thank you,
a
Phoenix.
scare out of people, which is great.
It was a great time.
You guys are gonna have to investigate that in the future and see what happened. Anyways,
Never
have a
know.
wonderful day.
Lovely.
Anyway, have a wonderful day, guys. We are actually going to go and attack Hikaru, because he is the
Attack,
one
attack,
streaming
attack,
currently. Hikaru.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Are we
Raid!
raid time?
Raid. We have raid emotes. Spam him with raid emotes. We'll be back.
Spam him with the dinos.
We'll be back on the 2nd for the next session. Have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe and bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Let's get those raid emotes out.
Bye.